is it. Make sure the audio is off of these two. Hello. Hello. Let's go.
Hey,
Here we go. Hello. Hello, everyone. How are you guys doing? Thank you
Good.
for coming in. Thank you guys for checking out our stream. This is Ryan Benjamin, the graphic that's being represented as Batman. That's me. And we also have Kadeem Hardison. Say what's up, Kadeem.
What up? I'm the HNIC. You know how I do.
and we also and we also have Bray Dornbeck. Say, Bray.
What's up?
Most of you guys. Ray. So, guys, we're here to do. This is a live stream right now. We're doing a real fundraiser for Tana Roller. Tana Roller is. You want to talk a little bit more about her, Kadeem?
Tana's someone I've known for, oh my God, since the '90s, and she's one of my best friends. And she's, come down with some medical issues, some cancer, shitty cancer, and just trying to raise some funds to get rid of it. To help her get treatment. Basically, it's a healing cancer stream.
Exactly. So what we're doing, what I'm going to be doing tonight for the next 3 hours, I'm going to be drawing, and I'm going to draw art. I'm going to be taking requests. We're going to be asking for donations. So we're just going to have some fun. We're going to do some art. You guys can ask questions about me, ask questions about Kadeem, ask questions about Bray. And then in time, in about an hour or so, we're going to have some guests that's going to come on. Sanford Green will come on. And also Ken Lashley is going to come in, and we will all be on board just drawing and taking on requests for people right now. So when you guys get a chance, this is the link. I'm going to post the link for the GoFundMe in the stream, and also when you guys get a chance, I'll pop up the graphic for you to see what it looks like. Once I find it, where did I do with this thing? Oh, right here it is. Here it is. So this is the GoFundMe link. Okay, so you guys can take a screen capture of this, and this is the way we're going to collect the funds. So you're not going to pay me directly. You're not going to pay anyone. You're going to be paying the GoFundMe with the funds, and I'm here to take requests. I can draw whatever character you want. You name it: Spider-Man, Batman, Wonder Woman. You just whatever you want. You draw it. I will draw it, and you will get it in the mail. I will mail it out to you. Sanford will be doing some art also, and we'll get that mail out to you. And also Ken Lashley will be doing some art, and we'll get that mail out to you. So so the way how are we going to do this is request the amounts, the character you want, and the amount you're willing to pay, and then once we see that pop up through the GoFundMe, I guess we can get started on this. I'm not sure how quick the GoFundMe will reflect that amount, but don't worry, I'm here to draw. This is what I'm here for. I'm here to entertain you guys and do some art. So
yeah, I'll just be talking shit. I don't draw.
Yeah. So basically, here we are. So we're gonna be here. I already see a couple things coming in.
Nice.
There's a Bane. There's a Gambit. There's a Lobo.
Nice.
I can do all of those. I can do each and every single one of those things. And
can I request a Deathlock?
A Deathlock.
Do you even know who Deathlock is? Can we talk about comic books too?
Yeah, yeah, we can do that.
I mean, yeah, I didn't mean to put you on Front Street. If you don't know who Deathlock is, I understand. You're just a baby boy.
No, I got
You're just a kid.
I got Google. I got Google. Google can handle it. If I don't know it,
Don't
Google.
you go it. Shame on you. Hey, can we say bad words or will we get
Well,
fined?
Probably not on YouTube.
it's probably it's on
Okay.
YouTube, so probably not. Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
because YouTube got like certain restrictions and stuff like that. So
I'll keep it clean.
yeah, let's keep it clean,
Yeah.
um, and then we're just here to draw. That's so.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm going to be doing a depth. What am I doing first? So who's the first person I'm doing this art for? Also, before I get started, I want to announce that I have a ton of Batman pages. I'm gonna display for you guys to take a look at. Um, and I'm gonna auction off those pages also. So whatever page you want, whatever page you feel like, oh, I really want this page, you can donate, and you can donate the amount that you're willing to pay for that page, and then I will guarantee that page will mail out to you. Okay, so just to give you a small preview of that, there are some pages that are in here. There are a lot of pages actually. So these are some of the pages that I have that I'm going to be showing to a lot of people. So basically, to give you a small heads up on how I work when I'm doing work for DC or Marvel. A lot of times when I'm doing some work, I I will actually go ahead and ink everything like this. Like I'll take it to the final ink stages like
Mm,
this. But then there are times when I'm in depending on the technicalities of the actual project I'm working on, I'll only draw it in pencils, and then I'll ink it later. So a lot of times, a lot of my inks, so see about half of the time my inks are done digitally. So that's why when you guys get some images, they were just in, and there's a dog in the background. And so if you want, I can also ink those pages for you if you do purchase
nice.
them. So you'll get the fully inked one, or if you don't want it, you can just take the raw ones because that's the actual raw pages that was used in the comic. And this is one of the comics that was actually used right here. So um, the Batman Giant. So there's a couple pages that's in here. So I'm actually in the first half of this issue right here. So you'll get the original pages from some of them. I haven't put up all the pages, but there are some of these pages that you guys will see. So in about after I'm done warmed up or something, we'll take a break and then I'll show you guys some of the pages that I've worked on. So right now, let's just get warmed up. Let's
Hey,
get moving.
so they'll
Go
have
ahead.
yeah, they'll have you draw half a book and someone else draw the other half.
Yeah, yeah, that happens. That happens a lot in comics. You'll get like
Wow,
multiple
I never
artists
knew that.
on one issue. Sometimes it's best to have just one artist just do the entire thing, but there are times
Yeah.
it really depends on the project. It depends on the script. It depends on the timing. A lot of times,
Mm-hmm.
like, hey, we need to get 20 pages done in 3 weeks. Can you handle it? No, I can't.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you do the first 10, and then we'll get another
Mm-hmm.
artist to do the rest. The rest of it's stuff like that could happen.
Yeah,
You know.
that makes sense. I just never thought like if I'm doing a record, we want one producer
Yeah.
in the best case scenario. But nowadays, one producer will give you three tracks, another one to give you one, another one to give you three or four, and blah blah blah. That's how they do. But I never thought comic books was like that because as a kid reading comic books, it all looked the same. It all looked uniform.
Yeah. All right. So, Timothy, did you just donate? Timothy. I wish it was
Shout
white.
out to Timothy.
We can.
Yeah, there's two donations in there. Timothy I threw one in there, and then
Yeah.
Tim put one in there. So Tim's up.
So yeah. So Tim,
Yeah.
which character did you want? Which character was it that you wanted to you wanted me to draw for you? Which it's because we don't have the use. All we see is the username, so we can't tell. If you could just like go ahead and punch it in again in the chat, and just put like an asterisk or something next to it, and then I'll know it's you, and then we can get started on that.
Hmm.
But I see a Bane in there. I wonder if that is that you. Could be. I don't know.
And you can talk while you draw.
Of course, this is what
Now,
I do.
when I was a kid, I used to draw a little bit. I wanted to be an artist actually, and but if once I started drawing, it was full concentration, tongue out,
Mm-hmm.
like Charlie Brown. Like I couldn't really. If you started talking to me, I had to stop and listen,
Mm-hmm.
and then go back to it. I couldn't do the both at one time.
Mm.
I guess that's why they pay you
Yeah,
big bucks.
it's a focus thing. A lot of times, a lot of people when they're drawing, they want to block out the rest of the world just so they
Yeah,
can focus on certain things,
yeah, yeah.
and it really depends on the individual. Some people can do it, some people can't. Like they need to, you know,
Well, I'm gonna
zone out.
talk a lot while you're drawing to see how good you are.
Yeah, exactly,
I want
exactly.
I want you to prove. Did you sharpen a pencil? Wow,
Yeah,
we using pencils, yo.
that's,
Old school.
that's my secret superpower right there.
The old number two pencil.
Number two.
Wow.
I wish I could. If I would still use number two pencils, I'm pretty sure there are a lot of artists out there who still use them. But
Hey. I don't know if they can see it, but show your grip. Oh, okay, I can see it. Yeah, show your grip.
okay, yeah. All right. So I'm gonna draw Bane really quick because that's the last one I'm seeing in the chat. So I'm assuming that's what he's saying. Uh, yeah. I'm assuming it's. I'm going to assume it's you. So I see a couple of requests already. So I'm just gonna go ahead.
I've got your requests locked here for the ones that are actually being donated for. I'm
Okay.
keeping
Oh, you
track of
do?
all that.
Okay.
Babe.
And I'm getting reference pictures.
Okay. There you go. Okay. All
We're
right.
recording audio, right?
Yeah.
It should.
Okay.
If it's on this, absolutely.
Okay.
I hope you have it over here too.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, we should be capturing all that. All right. So just to give you guys a small breakdown of my strategy, I like to lay things out in red pencil first. So it makes it a lot easier for me when I'm actually going in and doing all the finishes.
Mm-hmm.
So you'll see my strategy right now. Here we go. I'm going to sharpen my number two pencil again.
Man, pencil sharpener.
That's a sharpener right there. That's right. Wish I had a more quiet sharpener, but I don't. Sorry.
Nah, that's the way to do it. Everybody got to know you sharpening your pencil.
Exactly.
Just to be clear, Ryan, it's not necessarily a limit that you have. It's whatever they can offer, and you're just gonna bust it out.
Yeah. So when it comes to the yeah, exactly. So this is whatever they can offer, I'll knock it out for them. So um, when it comes to the actual pages, I'm gonna have a limit, a minimum amount when I actually start auctioning off the actual pages. Okay. So, all right. So Kadeem, you want to talk a little bit more about like what you're working on, or
I,
I want to get projects coming
I
up?
want, I want to talk about comic books. Yeah, I want to talk about drawing and comic books.
Talk about drawing and comics.
Yeah. So DC done fired everybody, and James Gunn took over, and and now they're gonna start working from other books. From stuff that I didn't know about. Have you ever heard of the Authority?
Yeah,
Wildstorm.
of course.
See, I don't know nothing. I'm gonna get up. I'll be right back. I'll keep talking. I just got a couple of days ago.
Uh, What did you get? Oh, you
Bam.
There it is.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
were just talking about this on my
Yeah.
stream.
Oh wow.
Oh, really? I'm amped up to read this. The good folks at organicpricebooks.com, they sent me this over because I was like, what is this authority they talking about
Uh,
doing? And da, 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 da. So yeah, I got this big ass book to read. It's
yeah, you
huge.
got some reading to do.
Yeah. So yeah, so what do y'all know about the authority? Are they kind of like the Watchmen, kind of bad, good guys, or anti-heroes? Is that what the deal is?
I bet you
Without
Wild's gonna
spoiling
want
too much?
this.
Well, yeah. I mean, there's always like a group of there's always like a different faction of superheroes that's being cooked up somewhere. And
Mm-hmm.
this I remember Authority being a book that came out a while back. I never drew the book. I wish I did work on it, but I never worked on it.
Mm.
But it is you okay? Yeah. Okay. So yeah. So I mean, honestly, I know about it. I don't know too much about it. So
Mm-hmm.
I guess I need to do some reading myself too.
Yeah, I'm
They
amped.
save the world on their terms.
Oh,
Best
exactly.
team ever.
Nice, nice. I like it. Yeah, the cover says "Pledge allegiance or else." Yep, get
That's dope.
down or get run over. Yep, I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I got that. I got the Batman. I got a Batman omnibus also. That I'm
Hmm.
gonna check out because I know they're going with a different version of Batman, different
Yeah.
version of Superman. Just he's doing his own thing, which I like. I'm excited about it. I think he's a talented guy and he'll do some good stuff.
Yeah.
DC fans got to hold tight and give him some room.
Yeah,
Um,
I think it's really interesting what's happening with the movie shakeups. And
Hmm.
I personally, I think what's going to happen is in a couple years after these things are rolling, I think that
Hmm.
they're going to bring Zack Snyder back to
Hmm.
finish his, and they're going to connect the
Hmm.
two universes at Crisis on Infinite Earths. And both
Hmm.
teams will be happy. And then you know how that comic series wrapped up. It starts with its own
Yeah,
even new. So it will kind of
yeah,
I think come full circle, wrap everything up for all the fans for everything, and then have one solid direction for it after
yeah.
that.
That would be dope. Um, I'm amped up. Yeah, when he got the gig, I was like, okay, this is gonna be fun. It's gonna take a couple of years for them to get it out and get it all started and get it, and get people saturated. But once they do, I think it's gonna be every bit as fun and as exciting as the first couple of Marvel years or
I think so.
phases.
I think if DC sticks to like what Man of Steel brought, where
Hmm.
it's
Hmm.
really deep convicted storytelling that really challenges the characters, I think that
Hmm.
they'll be good. If I think if they go too humorous,
Yeah,
they're gonna get lost.
yeah,
You know.
yep, yep. That's somebody
Um,
else's game. They shouldn't play it.
yeah, and
Hmm.
really, when you're talking about the DC characters, they're more than just superheroes. They're icons. They're
Hmm.
legends, right? It's
Hmm.
it's it's even bigger. And so I think if you can pay that respects to those characters, it'll do
Yeah,
great.
absolutely. Yeah. And it's funny, I grew up strictly Marvel. Only one I messed with in DC was Batman because he was on TV, Adam West, Burt Ward. So when I was little, Batman was the man. And then once I got into really buying comic books, the Teen Titans, when that
Yes.
first dropped, I was all over that. I was like, now this is it. This is all the guys I knew kind of growing up that I didn't pay attention to but as younger, as teens, which was where I was at. So I fell right in line with them.
Yeah, the Teen Titans were awesome, and their
Yeah.
first like real heavy arcs were pretty intense. It's some good stuff.
Absolutely. Yep. The Spider-Man tattoo. Spider. So, Bray, I saw you had a glove on, kind of
Yeah.
two-finger glove. What's that? What's that for?
This is just for digital art. It helps my hand slide
Oh.
across the screen so it doesn't get
Uh-huh.
stuck or
Yeah,
smudgy
yeah,
or anything
yeah.
like that. It
Yeah,
just
yeah.
kind of
Oh,
glides. I prefer 2D art, but when I'm sitting down at the desk here,
yeah.
I just use the digital. My art desk is over there, but I don't have a second camera for it yet.
Uh-huh. Got you. Dang.
Okay, yeah, we got them pouring in, man.
Uh-oh.
Are they coming in now?
Yeah, I'm reading them. I'll make you do mine last.
After mine, which is last.
I'm gonna bring the heat. Don't worry, don't worry. I'm gonna make all these pieces look sweet.
Nice.
So
They pouring it now.
yeah.
I'm watching this guy work. It's just mesmerizing.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
So he came, so about what was it, 2012 or 13, he came to my house, and I have a wall in the kitchen that's black. So we take chalk and we kind of write, get this from the store, I love you, blah blah blah, whatever, little notes and shit stuff. So he came and he asked, let me get a piece of chalk. And we're like, okay. We gave him some chalk, and he was like, you have a Q-tip? I was like, yeah, I guess. Run upstairs to get a Q-tip. And he's like, and let me get a paper towel that's kind of damp. So I get the paper towel and give him the Q-tip and the chalk. And on this wall at the top, like he's stretching because he was all, what are you, 6'2", 3, Ryan?
6'1".
6'1".
I wish
Okay. I was gonna give you 2 inches, big.
2 inches.
Uh,
There you go.
and arms stretched out the whole time. He kind of did everything white with the chalk, just turned the black space white. And then with the Q-tip, rubbing it in the paper towel, carved out the dopest Batman. It's almost faded completely, but just a profile of Batman. You know what? I'm gonna go take a picture of it and show it to you. I can. Ryan, talk for a minute. You remember that though?
Ryan's actually told me about that before.
Yeah, killed it.
That's one of the memories he talks about.
Man.
Oh, look at that. It's still there. The signature's faded though.
Oh, it is. Man. It's been years.
I think you'll be able to see it. Let me see if I can get in here and avoid some glare. Oh, you see that?
That's
Not a
awesome.
glare.
Oh wow! Yeah. It's been that long.
Remember that, yo?
I remember. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's really detailed for a flipping Q-tip.
Crazy, a Q-tip. I was like, what is he doing? 25 minutes later, he was like, yeah, I think I'm done. I was like, oh snap! What? Yeah, man.
You too.
And then we rented the house and left. And I told the tenant, I was like, don't let anything happen to Batman. It's just chalk. When I come back to my house, Batman better be there. It was like, we won't touch Batman. We won't touch Batman. And it's still there.
Oh, that's a story there.
Yeah.
Oh man, this is crazy. Yeah. I'm making deep. I think it was. I was. We were. I was at.
It had to be Comic-Con, right?
It was either Comic Con or some
Or
kind
E3, or E3 maybe.
E3 or something like that. It was one of those things, and then my brother was like, my brother and I were like, let's go hang out at this one spot. So we went to the spot, and then it was a two story, or it was, I know that this area had like 2 stories or something. And then he went upstairs. I stayed downstairs, and he came back down. He's like, "Hey, man, you want to meet Kadeem?" I'm like, "Kadeem Hurson?" He's like, "Yeah." I was like, "All right, let's go see it." And then that's when I met Kadeem, and from that day on, we've been cool. Man. It's been
Absolutely.
He's one of
Absolutely.
the guys that has that type of that nature to him,
Hmm. And you too. So it worked instantly. It fit. I was like, you do. I was like, you do what? Yeah.
Yeah, no
Yeah. That
So
was
now
my dream job as a kid.
you do music, right?
No, I'm an actor.
You're an actor. Okay.
Yeah.
I do music, you're an actor, and then
And he's an artist.
Ryan's
Yeah,
incredible
yeah,
artist.
yeah.
I'm one of his students actually for art.
Nice. Nice.
But yeah, there's a lot of talent in
I
here.
never even asked him to teach me how to draw.
It was funny because that was the first thing I ever said to him.
Was teach
It
me
was
how to draw?
yeah.
Nice.
I had just gotten out of the military and I was in
Uh-huh.
nursing school because it was like that was what I was already doing anyways, like combat medic.
Hmm.
I was like, you know,
Hmm.
make the easy life. And my note by the end of like the first year was just all comic doodles. And I was like, where is this there's something inside. Like it's trying to get out. And I was like, I got one shot after this military retirement to do what I want.
Yeah.
If I don't take it now, I'm gonna go back into the loop. And it's like, okay.
Yeah.
So I was hanging out with Jim Lee on his stream
Nice.
stuff, talking with him, and I was like, yo, Jim, what do I gotta do? Like I asked him for real. I was like, I'm not a child. I was a soldier, I was this, I know how to work. I know how to work long hours. I know how to do it. What do I do? And he's like, you need to get a mentor. You need somebody to tell you you're wrong. You know? He introduced me to Ryan that day.
Yeah.
And I looked at Ryan's work and I just was vibing with him. And I was like, this is the guy.
Mm-hmm.
And I just basically coerced him into teaching me how to draw.
Yeah.
And here we are.
You found your sensei. Yeah.
right? So
And that's kind of what Jim did for you, right, Ryan?
Yeah, say it again.
That's what Jim was for you.
Yeah, Jim was definitely my mentor. I have some history on that one. So basically, what happened was this: I was in college. I was in Miami, sitting in college, watching Kadeem on a different world back in those days. And so I was sitting in school, and we were getting ready to graduate, and a good friend of mine, his name is Brett Booth. He was sitting in class with me, and we were just kind of like goofing off, whatever. And he started telling us that, hey, I'm getting ready to go work at Image Comics. I'm getting ready to draw comics. I'm like, what is Image Comics? He said this guy named Jim Lees and a bunch of the guys, they started off this comic book company, and they hired me. I'm going to go work for them. And then he pulled out X-Men #1, and he showed it to me, the one that Jim Lee drew. I was sitting there looking at it like, whoa, like what the heck is this? Like, who is this guy? This guy's amazing. I'm looking at this stuff, and that was the moment I realized, okay, I think I know what I want to do in life. Because they go to school and they graduate and they still don't know what to do. That was me. I was that person that didn't know what I wanted to do, even after I graduated and everything. And once I saw Jim Lee's book, his X-Men, I knew that moment, that's it. I'm going to be a comic artist, and no one's going to stop me. So I graduated. I sent in my first submission piece. Jim Lee saw it. His only comment was, "This is great. Let me see more." And I took a risk on that. I took a chance on that. I told myself, okay, Jim likes it. I think I have a chance. So I went ahead and I just stayed at home, and that's all I did was sleep and draw for 6 months until Jim Lee until I got a phone call from Jim, and he was like, "Hey, I like your work. I want you to come work for me." And I'm like, "Holy crap!" Jim Lee just called me on the phone. And this was 29 years ago.
Wow.
29 years ago, he gave me that call. He said, I want you on my team. Come draw with me. I said, sure. And then I remember I broke up with my girlfriend. True story. I sold my car for $75.
Oh, damn.
$75. That's how bad I wanted to. I'm
just
like,
to get out.
Yeah. Everything. So because I'm moving on with my life. I'm like, I'm out of here.
Take the car. Yeah.
$75.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
Crazy
shit.
stories there. So,
Oh, my God.
we got Bane in here with the Banes. What were you gonna say?
Nah, I can't believe you can sit here and do this like this and talk.
I talk, yeah. I mean, this is the thing though. After I've done this
Right.
so long,
Yeah.
I'm a professional at this. This is what I
Yeah.
do,
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
to me, this is cake. This is not.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just practicing, warming up, having fun. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a lot of things popping in. Discord's popping off. A really good way to message me, guys, is through Ryan's Discord. You can message me there. That keeps your name and your character and everything you want together,
Mm-hmm,
and
mm-hmm,
it pulls both chats together because we're doing more than one thing at one time.
mm-hmm.
Private message is easiest, and I can just go down the list. Oh, it's a good thing it lets me look at the whole list.
What's on the list?
1, 2, 3,
Is it a
4,
lot?
6, 7,
Yeah.
8. There's 8 already stacked up, and I'm
Oh,
sure
wow.
there's more coming.
All right, so I
Yeah.
got 8 commissions I got to work on.
Yeah, this is just the first
It's the
30
first.
minutes.
I'm surprised
Hey,
this
Hannah.
will take me this long. I promise, guys, it won't take. It doesn't really take me this long. I'm only taking this long to work on it because I'm talking, and at the same time, um, um, I'm warming up. So
Yeah.
I typically move a lot faster than this.
And I knew talking had to have some kind of effect, even on a pro. Ain't no way I couldn't say a daggone thing. I'd be tongue out, head down, music on, and that's it. Yeah.
Okay.
That's how I am. I got to
Yeah.
get into a zone.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll go through that. I'll let you know.
We'll be back in like at the end or tomorrow.
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay. All right. All right. See you guys.
Okay, thanks. No, well, we might stick around for a little bit longer, but
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I got some crew over here. It's I'm talking to.
yo,
Nice.
The key to this is move fast and have fun. Basically.
Sounds like Call of Duty.
Yeah. I know.
Don't keep moving and have fun.
Have fun. Yeah, because a lot of times in Call of Duty they have those campers, right, sitting around.
Yeah. It's the worst.
Yeah.
It's the funniest thing in Call of Duty, though, when you're like running around and you come across, you look down and there's somebody just laying at your feet and you're like, huh?
Yeah, right. That was me a little bit. That's probably me. You probably ran over me a few times. Got up to go to the bathroom or get something to drink and come back and I'm dead. Like, yeah, I had to go.
So, Kadeem, you're a big gamer, right?
Yes, sir.
What's your favorite game that you like to play?
I'm a Destiny aholic or addict or whatever you would call it, crackhead. Yeah, I've been playing Destiny probably since the beta, and that's going on 9-10 years ago.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's literally made me miss probably 6, maybe more classic games. Like I never played The Last of Us Part 2, which is on my list because The Last of Us Part 1 might be my favorite game of all time.
What?
Yeah, I'd never Destiny, man. Destiny is like a job.
I was really big into Destiny 1.
Yeah,
Huge.
yeah. Destiny 1 was fantastic.
Great leader and everything.
Never played the last two God of Wars, Ragnarok or the one before it, that kind of changed all the game of the years. I just kind of like, oh man, I missed that. But I got them. I just gotta find the time to get to them, and they'll still be good. The Horizon Zero Dawn, haven't played any of that. So much stuff that just went by. But I just this week started playing a little Call of Duty. I usually play Call of Duty for the campaign because PvP, the competitive, kind of just moves too fast for me. So I usually go in and have a good time playing the campaign and the story. And they've got this new mode called DMZ. And I'm playing yeah, I've been playing DMZ a
Yo,
lot
we
with
got
my
Ken in the
friends.
chat. He's
Ken!
ready to be let in.
Who's in
Come
the chat?
on in.
Ken,
Oh, Kitty.
he's ready.
Kitty. Here we go.
Yo.
Yeah, what up?
Hey, what's going on?
Kitty.
Hey,
Hello,
what's up, people?
everyone. Hey, so everyone, this is Ken Lashley. He's in.
Hey, what's going on, people?
What up, kid?
Yeah, what's going on, everybody? What's up? That's it. Come on, let's get some energy going. Let's roll. What's up?
The clap track.
We was waiting for you, bro. We was waiting for you.
Oh, we're waiting for me. Oh, that. Well, that's
Yeah.
that's unfortunate, but I'm here anyway.
Oh
All
man.
right. So what's the agenda for today? Like, we're gonna get some suggestions? What are we doing here?
So we have a group of people that already submitted a list of characters to draw.
Okay, here we go. All right.
I guess Bray, if you can just go over the character list with them. And
Well, they may not want me to draw it. They may want you to draw it. That's the thing,
eh?
I mean, they're coming in, so
Yeah.
you know, they got to get done by somebody.
Oh, so,
Ken Lashley original.
oh, hello, yeah. Well, let's go. Give me a character. I can't stay long. I got to have some Venom pages to get out, but I'll anything to help. So let's roll.
Are you familiar with base.exe from Mega Man?
Not 100%, but I got the internet.
Okay.
But if you want me to do something else that's more mainstream, like whatever. I mean, let's
Yeah.
Is there a Venom on the list?
No, is there a Venom on the list? I'm working on Venom. Come on now.
We got that one's specific.
Mm-hmm.
That one is specific.
Sure.
Oh, somebody will happily take Ken,
Mm-hmm.
and they wanted a chat's or your guys' choice. Your character between
whatever I want to do.
Oh,
Well, whatever I want to do. Okay.
whatever you want to do.
All right.
Which obviously the right answer is Psylocke.
Psylocke is always one of the ones, or Colossus. But I am working on Venom pages as we speak. So I don't know. Maybe do the new Venom design I just did. How about that?
I say Venom.
That would be sick.
Venom.
I'm kind of a
I
fan.
say Venom. Yep.
All right, let's do that.
Yeah.
All right. Let's just get on with this. All right, here we go. Oh.
And Ken, are you good at talking while drawing, or does it slow you down a whole lot? Oh, good. Okay.
That's part of the gig, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, that's part of the gig. Yeah.
Yeah. I used to draw as a kid, and I couldn't have any sound that wasn't
No sounds at all.
Yeah,
my kids come to my office and they go, "Dad, it's really weird that you have no music on or nothing."
Yeah, music I would do. Yeah, music helps me.
All right, so let's for me, I love all kinds of different types of music, but I don't know. For me, it's therapeutic. I love just drawing is my thing, right? So.
One down.
Nice.
All right. What's next on the list? What am I drawing here?
We have base.exe, a Mega Man character. I sent you the reference picture.
Did you send it on Discord?
I sent it on Twitch. You need me to send it on Discord?
Yeah.
Okay, too easy.
Oof. Is that your preferred marker, Ken?
No, I'm one of those guys. Whatever's on sale is my favorite one. I'm one of those guys. I don't have a specialty or a favorite one or anything like that kind of stuff.
Right.
I just like, oh, that's on sale. I'll take some of those, And then I find out why it's on sale, right? I was like, oh,
Yeah, exactly. Live and
I
learn.
can kind of make it work, right? So
Yeah.
that's kind of one of my. I just like to. I do whatever. And I like Copics. I mean, Copics are I just like whatever though. I don't have a special. I don't have a favorite.
Yeah, Ryan starts in pencil. He starts in red pencils, which is kind of different.
Yeah, I go straight to ink, and even when I'm doing my pages for whoever, I just do very, very light roughs, very, 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 very light roughs, and then I just go right to the page, which it makes me sort of a little bit faster. That way, I have a lot of time to. Like this week, I had to do 6 pages by Saturday. Like that's for my own deadline because I'm going away. And I probably did 4 or 5 pages this week. I'll do one tonight. So it's just one of those things where I've learned a few tricks in my few years on this planet about how to do these things. So
yeah. And when you get to 6 pages, this is going to be like an interview. When you get to 6 pages, do they give you art direction? They say this is what's happening. This is what's no. You just out of your head.
I would quit that job. I would like what No, man. It's like I'm the only artist in the thread, man. So I don't worry about it. So like when I usually don't do any kind of we don't do anything. They just kind of say that's cool. They're more concerned that it's done. To be honest with you,
right?
They don't get back to me around and tell you we don't. Once it leaves our desk, very rarely do we have anyone saying anything else about could this be this? It might be the wrong costume. That kind of thing. But that's way down the line. That should have been sent to you at the beginning. So once I put ink on it, it's pretty much It's
and they send you the story. Basically, they send you this.
Yeah, sometimes. I mean, I just did a Spider-Punk story, and they sent me the 8-page story, and then they realized it's supposed to be 10 pages, and then they were like, "Well, what are we gonna do?" And I go, "I'll write the other 2 pages," and I wrote 2 pages.
Nice.
Oh yeah, it's just it's storytelling, right? So
yeah.
Things where you're not worried about it, you can figure it out, and it came out pretty nice. I saw some of the color pages yesterday, and it's pretty sweet. Nice. But they usually send you the script. Sometimes they'll send you a reference. Sometimes you have to kind of fend for yourself. But most of the time it's just when I get a book on, I did X-Men for a while, and trust me, man, X-Men I didn't need any reference, any source. Like I have all the books. I'm a Marvel guy through and through. So so to me it was like easy. But when I work DC stuff, I definitely need to have a little bit more reference because I didn't grow up as a DC guy much. So
yeah, me too. Same. Who are your favorite Marvel X-Men characters?
Oh man, Colossus is my favorite because just the visual. Also that he drew, which I thought was kind of interesting because being an artist and then seeing a character. I'm a big guy too, I'm a big guy, so it's like it kind of resonated with the Colossus more than pretty much any other X-Men character. So, so that was my thing. What about yourself? What was your?
Me, I was a Wolverine guy. My top 5. First was Batman because that was as a kid there was TV show Batman. Then was Spider-Man because he was a young guy and that's what I wanted to be. Then Stan Lee kind of opened my whole world and brought the Silver Surfer, and that had me looking up in the sky.
You say Silver Surfer now? No, that's one of my top 3s now.
Yeah. That's when you heard my top 3 right there. That's it. And then the X-Men came and it was Wolverine, and then I kind of gravitated a little towards Hulk and Hulk was a guy who I really kind of dug the whole. He had a TV show.
Gotta love that.
So that kind of all tied in. But Silver Surfer changed the whole game for me. I used to always look out my window down at the street and just that's where the action was. And then I got a Silver Surfer comic book and I started looking in the sky.
Oh wow!
Imagine, if there was a dude riding across the sky on a surfboard trying to find planets for his boss to eat.
That's a pretty crazy story.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, Silver Surfer was my guy.
Wow.
Oh, Mega Man, I see now.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
And Ryan, I guess you're Spider-Man, Batman?
I am absolutely Spider-Man and Batman. Actually, I have the Spider-Man tattoo on this
Yep.
arm, and I'm
Yep.
planning to get the Batman tattoo on this arm.
Uh-huh.
Wow. Okay.
Marvel and DC over here.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I just need to get the correct Batman art I want here.
Yeah.
It's taking me some time to figure that out. I'm not sure.
And that's funny. You haven't created it yourself. You haven't thought about creating it yourself for a tattoo artist.
I have thought about it,
Mhm.
but then every time I think about it, I see someone with some really cool Batman art somewhere or some kind of tattoo or something like, oh, maybe I want that one, but I haven't settled it, because
Yeah.
if I'm gonna get a tattoo, it needs to be like
Yeah.
100% correct,
Forever. Yeah.
because I'm gonna have it for a while. I
Yeah.
have to look at it every day.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It needs to be right.
Oh. And Venom, is he in your tops or he's just the gig of at the moment?
Not in my top, but
Mhm.
I have never been drawn. I mean, I haven't drawn too many monsters in my life. I've been
Mhm.
much more of a, X-Men. Like a lot of people around to tell you that when you first get hired, whatever job sticks, whatever job that you do that's high profile, the first job you do,
Mhm.
you're kind of enter into that family, right? So
Mhm.
my first job was X-Men. So my first big job was, so I was, I was like 10 years old. No, I was 20 something years old when I got my first X-Men job. And so what happens is you just get into that family, right? So I'm an X-Men guy, right? So
Mhm.
even though I would love to draw Venom at that time, they only see you as an X-Men guy, right?
Right.
So it
Right.
was hard to sort of shake that. So it only took me, and I've been working for 30 years now. At this point in my career now, they're like, Ken can do anything. But it took a long time to get there because every time they talked to me, it was an X-Men gig,
X-Men.
right? So
Mhm.
and it was cool. I mean, I love to do this, and then sometimes it's your pay. Like your pay is a certain thing, so it only fits with certain titles because they can afford to pay you based on this. So you can't you're not taking Jim Lee. Hey Jim, go do this unless it's an event, right?
Right.
So I was like, oh, I would love to draw this, but they were like, oh, Ken, we have this X-Men thing that I think you would, we could see you do that. And I'm like,
Perfect for. Mhm.
you got to sort of fight for you're like typecast in a way, right?
Absolutely.
So
I want to do drama. They say, yeah, but you're really funny.
yeah, exactly. And I go, yeah, exactly. But that's exactly the reason, right? So
Mm-hmm.
I started to do other stuff and so yeah, I want to do the Spider-Man. So I did a couple Spider-Man things,
Mm-hmm.
maybe a few years ago, and then now I'm now I'm doing the Venom thing. So
Mm-hmm. Mm.
I think I'll do another one off the list.
Mm-hmm.
I'm feeling bad that Ryan's doing all of it. I'm coming to do one and I'm leaving. I feel kind of like, oh,
Hey, man, I can handle it.
all right, that's cool. That's cool. Okay, that's cool.
Because I ain't
Ken,
doing
you got
none.
one specifically for you too.
Oh, what's that?
After
Awesome,
this,
probably.
it was Christy Blaze from Wildstorm.
Okay, I'll have to go look that up a little bit, but I'll do
Yeah,
that.
you have to look that one because that's a character from back in
Excuse
the
me.
day.
Christy Blaze. Okay.
I think Wild
I mean, if it's not too much time, I totally understand people have lives.
No, it's just
Somebody requested you, so
that's all good. No, it's all good.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty fast, so I can probably knock out one or two. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Christy Blaze. I think if this is the same guy who's requesting this, I think I know who it is.
he made 2 donations to get one. He always gets a Christy Blaze, and then he's got another one for you, Ryan. That's actually different this time.
I think I know
Some
who
voodoo.
this person is.
Oh, voodoo.
So crazy how, I guess it's practice, but to see, it start out as a blank page and then you start scribbling and moving real fast and it doesn't look like much. And then all of a sudden you start filling in and you're like, oh, snap. I
all
see
tricks.
it now. Yeah, it's word up. It feels like magic. I'm watching happen like there was nothing there.
It's all tricks. We're doing this a long time, man.
Yeah.
I have a lot of tricks, so
Yeah. If you were teaching a class, what would be your your number 5 trick? Not number 1. I don't want you to give away the goods, but
Wow.
number 5 trick.
Wow. I have a lot of I kind of approach a drawing like a sculpture. I think I kind of block out the black parts of it, and I kind of just like when I'm doing a page, even when I'm drawing a page, I don't really get into the really the fine details. I mean, that's the last bit. I mean, we as artists, we're all kind of impatient. We want to get to the pretty parts quicker. So I mean, I've learned to train myself to sort of not go through the process, not worry about it so much. Because when I first started, I would draw I would look at this beautiful pocket, awesome pocket, this wicked jacket, but then I realized it's in the wrong spot, right? Well, afterwards. So now I just I shape it all in, and then I'll worry about the beautiful part at the end. So I think being patient is probably the hardest part, but it's actually it's the best part. So when I'm drawing pages for anything, like I'm drawing a page, and Marvel's like, oh yeah, like I could show them like just blocked in shapes, and they're like, what is this? And then like 5 minutes later, like, oh shoot, the page is done, right? Because it's the fine details are at the end, right?
Oh yeah,
being patient. That's my biggest thing, being patient.
Nice. Okay. Well, let me see something here. I'm gonna look at YouTube and see the comment section here.
If you guys are having problems seeing the links in YouTube, we're working on a way to get those to you. I think YouTube started auto filtering links for safety and for their content moderation. So I'm working on that for you guys. If you're on Twitch, I can post the links for you, the Discord and to the GoFundMe.
Okay. Let's see. Here's questions.
Okay. So what's the name of the character again? I'm almost done this one, so I want to get right on that one right away.
Christy Blaze.
Christy Blaze. Okay. And it's from Wildstorm?
Yes.
Okay.
Comments.
I'm gonna shade this in like my style of shading. So.
Okay.
It won't look like a cartoon. Just giving you heads up.
What's wrong with that?
It has cartoon features, but I'm gonna put my spin on it. So.
I hear you.
Okay, here they are. What's up, Mighty R? One Mighty R, I see you. Now I'm reading comments now because I was told I should read some comments here. Mighty R said, what up to me? What up, Ryan? What up, Bray?
What's up?
Is Bray an artist too?
I am.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. These might be a little old, but he told his story. Soldier turned artist, musician turned artist.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Dallas McCullen. It's all good, brother. Thank you. Thank you anyway. Thanks for hanging out. How long have I been in the comics? Someone asked. Yeah, that was the beginning of my imagination. Growing up in Brooklyn, we had the street and all of that outside. That was pretty much it. That was what you kind of dealt with. And then comic books just opened me up to a whole new world. So I think about 7 years old, got my hand on a comic book at the store, at the little local store down there, and came back and was like page turning.
Yeah.
Yeah. Once I found one, then every time I got a quarter, I was back down there trying to get another comic book.
Just dated
A
yourself.
long time. Yeah, long time. They were a quarter. They were. I remember when they were 15 cents. I think.
What?
Yeah, comic books used to be 15 cents, and then I remember the big explosion to 25 cents. I was like, oh my god! So I could only get 4 with $1.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I remember getting $2 a month for my allowance and being able to get like 2 comic books, a bag of chips.
Oh wow, just 2?
Yeah, but I felt like I was the richest guy. What are you kidding? That was like a lot of money back then.
Yeah, right.
That was crazy when you think about it, right?
Yep.
I could get 2 comic books and something to eat. It was pretty good.
Yeah, right. A little
Good
snack.
afternoon. It was a good afternoon.
Yep. Adao de Lima. Hi from Brazil. Peace to Brazil. Thanks for the tips.
Thank you.
That's awesome.
Hillman Files asks, is there a Marvel or other superhero movie that I would be my dream role to be in? Oh gosh. Wow. I like Deathlock. Ryan doesn't know who Deathlock is. But Deathlock was like a military cat who came home and he got he lost some body parts and they had to kind of rebuild him with cybernetic parts. And but he was scared to go see his people because he was so disfigured. His eye, half of his face was jacked, his arm, his leg, and they built this to make him, continue on as a soldier. But he just wanted to go see his wife and his kids. He had to watch them from the shadows. Kind of Spawn. I think I had a similar thing, but this was before Spawn. But yeah, back in the day, Deathlock was my guy. So if there was his name was Luther, so we knew he was a black guy. Because there wasn't too many white dudes running around named Luther, and his face was so disfigured. Half of it was burned, and the half that you could see was all metal and reconstructed. So it was I just always assumed he was black, and then once I found out his name was Luther, I was like, "That's my guy." Yeah, exactly. Luther Manning, I think.
You know your stuff, okay?
Yeah, that was my guy back in the day. Deathlock was it. I had all the issues, and then they quit. They let him. They got him into the 30s, maybe, yeah, from 1 to 30, and then the 37 might have been the last issue, and they just sprung him off and popped him up in other people's stories and other books and stuff. But I loved his story because of that family element, that wanting to just not scare his kid, and his wife was starting over with some other dude, and and he had the power to wreck everything, but he had to kind of control that urge. It was a good book for I must have been 13, 12 or something when I picked up Deathlock. So yeah, there you go. Hillman Files. Thank you. Yeah, I am hyped up, Kirk. This is my dream job. What these guys are doing, what you're watching right now, this is what I wanted to be when I was 8 years old. I just wanted to draw, and instead of staying with it and pursuing it, I would trace. You know what I mean? I took the easy way out. I would get a comic book, and then I would lay and I would just draw what I looked at, what I saw in the book, instead of putting the book down and then drawing freehand. Like I couldn't do that, and that frustrated me. And I was like, I'm not gonna be as good as these guys, so I'm gonna do something else, which kind of worked out. It was where I was supposed to do.
It worked out for you.
Yeah, I was supposed to do that. Yeah, Mighty R, I got some good collectibles. I got plenty of craziness all around me. Before the night is over, I'll kind of twist the camera around, let you see some other stuff. The Casual Hero. What's the message on Discord there, Bray? The Casual Hero. Oh, you're the Casual Hero?
I'm the Casual Hero, yeah.
Nice. Okay. Corey Fuller said Colossus.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's somebody after me who knows me.
Yeah, I got that one down.
Yeah.
All right. I think I'm pretty much done this one.
Nice.
That is epic.
Ooh, look at that. Look at that.
Damn.
What I'm talking about.
Damn. hopefully y'all have been here when that was a blank piece of paper. Because that shit is genius level. I don't even understand how it went from blank and then just weird gray scratches on the paper. Like, what
Yeah,
is he doing again? He said, I said Venom. I think he said Venom. What is he what is he doing? Okay. And then it comes out.
it's cyborg.
Wow.
It's all about fundamentals, man.
Yeah.
Just like Kim was saying, like once he lays down that grid, pretty much you just have to go in and just do the finishes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Kind of like you did with the Batman on the wall. Just you put up you changed the background and then all of a sudden you found and sculpted them out and pulled them out of there. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Oh.
So the name of that character is Blaze, something Blaze. Okay, let me look it up.
Christy Blaze.
Okay.
Thank you, Sean Willits. Sorry, Sean Willits. Yeah, this is fun. This is. I can't believe I get to sit here and watch my guy Ryan and then introduce me to all his cool ass friends.
Her name is Christine Blaze, or not Christy? Christine, right?
It's both. Christy and Christine are both the same character.
Okay. Oh, okay. I know this character. All right, no problem.
Oh, so this will help. This question will kind of key in. Carlos Perez wanted to know what's the best way to draw female anatomy. I guess you're going to see right now.
Very
Carlos.
carefully.
Very carefully. Slow around the edges. Dangerous curves ahead.
Yeah.
So she has blonde hair. She has. Okay, we're good. All right. Let me go get some paper. Get it rolling.
Oh yeah, Christy Blaze is from Jim Lee's Divine Right.
That's right.
That's from Chauncey Blakely. God, Blakey. I'm sorry, man. I can't. These words is tiny. Chauncey Blakey.
All right. Let's see. All right. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna do with that's something that most characters don't do anymore, which is smoke cigars.
I know.
Wow.
They don't do that anymore. All right.
Henry. Yeah, Deathlock. Is that Joel Benjamin? What?
Yo,
What?
what's up?
What? Joel?
Who is that? Is that Joel?
What? He said definitely. I don't know what he said. My donation is to whatever fan you guys want to get. Oh, nice. Joel threw one in and said whatever we want to do. Flawless 1908 said, "What happened to the special deliveries episode? We got about 4 or 5 in the cooler that we did a while ago. They just they're doing some stuff over there and moving some things around. So we probably won't do any new ones until the middle of the year. Till summertime. But there are some. Last time I went in, I did a handful of them. So there's stuff coming. It's just up to them when they're coming out. So thank you. I have a good time with that, as you can see. And yeah, there'll be some more.
All right. What's next on the list?
You have Voodoo.
Voodoo. Oh.
Yeah, Voodoo.
What's the best way to draw a woman, I guess?
Yeah,
we got both dudes working on ladies now.
Word up. Look at that. And
Yeah,
he's
I remember
the crazy
Voodoo.
gray again. I love it.
That's when I became a man.
Yeah.
I'll see him.
Huh?
Zero.
Oh, yeah.
She got a cigar. Chauncey, this is making you want to draw. Me too, bro. I
should.
I should.
Pencil, all you guys.
Get up some pencils and go get pencils.
Go get
That's how to
markers.
draw.
What about
What the hell?
go for the markers?
Yeah, right. Yeah, go get one of these great markers like Ken
Right.
and make magic. It's just going so fast. Like I wouldn't even know. I would be working. Yeah, that's the thing. I would work on one or two lines to get it just right for way too long.
And you know what the problem is with that? There is no such thing as just right.
See?
So it's just
Yeah.
you just got to get going, right? Like that's what I mean. When I think this all started. I mean, I'll tell you, this is really weird. I mean, I was working on X-Men Gold. I don't remember what issue it was, but we were running late. I mean, it's Marvel, so we were always running late. But I was running late, and it was crazy because I think I had 6 days to finish the issue, and the editor got moved to another project, and the head guy saw the schedule and called me freaking out, just like, oh my goodness, there's 17 pages left, and there's 6 days. There's no way we can get this deadline, and he's freaking out. And I go, you know what would help me? And he goes, what? I said, you get off the phone. And he was like, oh, okay. I said, yeah, just listen, man. Just get off the phone. Let a brother work. Let's get out of here, right? So,
we got this.
So he gets off the phone, and the next day I had 4 pages, and I was done on time. So then he called me. He's like, I can't believe it. And I said, that has no bearing on my skill. Like, you don't believe it? It has no bearing on my skill, right?
Right.
But it was just one of those things where it was sort of like he had to sort of figure it out, right? He had to figure out like how I worked, right? Like he didn't know that I could work like that. But I was, and how you get fast is just you make your decisions. I mean, whether they're right or wrong, it doesn't matter. It just make your decisions and go, you know? Like when people see Ryan draw fast, they're just like, wow, that's amazing. He's just making his decisions. He's just whatever decision he makes, he's just doing it. Like he's not pretending to be trying to make it perfect. He's just trying to get it done. And then he gets wrong. And then he gets wrong.
Yeah.
Right. And then people say, well, it's magic. Well, it's a little bit of that. There's a little bit of talent, you know, a lot of bit of talent. You know what I mean? But that's the job.
Yeah.
When we were in Japan, Alex described it to me as like making pancakes, right? Pancakes don't always turn out perfect, but they all taste good. You have the right ingredients.
Yeah, right.
You got to make pancakes, and you know that's helped me a lot to get over perfectionism. And perfectionism is one of the greatest killers of the artist.
Yeah.
I mean that's an amazing thing to say that. That's an amazing thing to say.
Yeah.
That's really what it is, right? Like, and I always, again, even now, like they send me updates and pages and stuff. And I never give notes, and that's Marvel's biggest problem. They get mad. Like, you never give notes, and I go, like as if I want the artist to go back in and fix something. Like, we're working together here. So I did my thing. I hustled. I got my stuff done. I'm not sending anybody back to the table. You know, if they've submitted it, if you can't see that as the editor, that's your that's not my job, right?
Somebody else's job.
Yeah. So I always like to keep it as like let people figure it out. But I mean, but there's no such thing as like wrong or right. It's just, you know, degrees of finish. And also trying to tell people that there's no such thing as you know, finished art. It's just every single piece that you've ever seen is abandoned because we just had to get going. Like everything, we just have to go. Well, I wish we all could spend, you know, hours and hours and hours fixing that jacket, making it great, fixing the boot. Like, but the truth is, who has that kind of time?
Right.
You know?
Right.
Nobody has.
Yeah, it's very similar with acting. You make a choice and you go with it, and the more you commit to your choice, the better it'll be. The more people will believe and get behind it.
I love that.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. But when it's not your field, like if I asked you to act, you would probably, you know, obsess over it a little bit. You'd lose that. Just make a choice and go with it. Just make a choice and go with it. It don't sound so good when you're out there dangling in a whole nother ocean, you know? Yeah, but I dig it. I love it.
That's a great point. I was in a movie with Daniel Baldwin playing myself. I was awesome. I got to play. I played myself. It was pretty wild.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, you're so natural. I said I was just being it was, you know, literally it was myself in the scene. So
yeah,
it was pretty wild.
Yeah. That's it. That's the key to getting started. Play yourself, get comfortable.
Yeah, exactly. It's awesome. But I saw the process. I was like, wow. It was so funny. We were standing outside between takes. Daniel Baldwin was standing outside, and you know, everyone knows who he is. And he was just standing there talking, and people were walking past and looked at him and was like, I think that's Daniel Baldwin, but he was like, yeah, it's me. It's pretty wild. Yeah. A wild experience.
The double takes are good. Yeah.
That's so cool.
Is that?
Yeah, is that? And he goes, yes, you're right. Pretty cool.
So Ryan, any tips on how to draw a female or
Ryan,
soften edges? I don't know. It looks fantastic. It looks as easy as
Try
you
not
did the other ones.
Well, whenever it comes to females, I try not to render too much.
Mm.
I try to stay more on the
Mm.
smooth side of things.
Soft edges. Mhm.
'Cause when you over render a woman's face, that's when it becomes rough, and you don't want to get too gritty and stuff like that. So I just try to
Mhm.
stay clean when I'm doing that. Um, and as long as you stick with your fundamentals, you will it'll narrow or limit your mistakes, I should say. It
Mhm.
doesn't mean you're not going to make
Mhm.
many mistakes. It'll definitely limit it though.
Mm.
Just stick with
Nice.
fundamentals and try to knock it out, make it smooth,
Mhm.
and stay loose when you're drawing. Try not to get too rigid. As you can see, what I'm doing, I'm not trying to draw the character. I'm more trying to feel it than anything. Just trying to
Mhm.
capture a feeling of it versus trying to block a specific look or anything like that.
Yeah.
You know, and then
And
you just kind of go. It's kind of like what Ken said, how he sculpts. That's literally it. When you see all these rough lines, it's like
mhm.
someone took a giant blob of clay and they just kind of put it on the table like that, right? And
Mhm.
now you're forging and you're mushing and you're constantly pushing and pulling until it gets to the the, the the look and feel that you're going. You don't have to be specific or 100% perfect, but as long as you get in that general area, and then you just keep going and keep going, you just
Yeah.
massaging it one piece at a time until
Mhm.
you actually get it.
Mm.
It's a process, and if you and after you've done it for so long, you just start to you get used to the tricks and the the angles that you would approach certain things, and then it just becomes easier and easier. You know,
Yeah. Practice makes perfect, they say,
practice
or
makes
practice
perfect.
makes better.
Practice makes. I tell people all the time, when Kobe was practicing, I mean, he was up early in the morning.
That's
Yeah,
yep.
I watched that
Yep.
documentary on Netflix. I was like, oh, that was amazing.
Yep.
That was
Mhm.
amazing.
Mhm.
He was in there doing it.
Crazy.
Everyone's
And
asleep.
Ryan, I see you got some tape or something on your fingers. Is that to help you hold a pen or is it?
With
Oh
this,
no. No, no, no. Okay. No, that's just paint.
oh yeah,
That's
I
marker.
oh, I get messy. I'm a messy artist, man.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
This
I
is
thought you had something wrapped around your finger. Oh,
no.
yeah, he's a slob. All right, let's see what they're saying on YouTube here. Uh-oh.
All right, you got a sense of where I'm going.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you just kind of attack it.
Ben Shawnee. What up, Ben? We do love Tana.
So,
Yeah. Little Nuggy 124 wants to know if he can see one of your drawings, Bray.
They're out there, but
Okay.
it's not. This isn't about me today, or stealing anybody's thunder. We're here for a thing, you know.
Yeah, yeah,
So maybe one day they'll come across
yeah.
it. They search hard enough.
All right.
Wish upon a star.
Yes, Corey Fuller. Watching these guys work this fast is it's mind blowing. I don't even understand. Seems illegal.
It is legal. For speed. All right. We should get a ticket doing this.
Yeah, word up. Speeding. And how good is what's her name? Christy with the cigar and the glasses? That's fantastic.
Thanks.
Christy Blaze is her name?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know her. That's dope. Tana wants to hear someone request a character on a motorcycle. Where y'all at? Any motorcycle lovers out there?
I just did a storm cover with her, and they didn't pick that one as the one I wanted to do.
Oh, what you? Who was it? Storm? You said?
Storm, yeah, Storm.
Wow, on a bike?
Yeah, Mohawk Storm on a bike. Come on now.
Oh.
And I was like, let's do this one. And they're like, oh, it doesn't fit the story, but I like that one. And I was like, okay. That would have been cool, right?
Oh, that would have been great.
I think I have the rough here. Maybe I'll show you the rough before I get out of here.
Yes, please.
We didn't pick it anyway, so I can show it.
Yeah. And we've raised $12.25 so far since we started. So thank you, bless you all.
Hey, can you have a few requests for you? Is that something you want me to get to you later? You busy? You want to talk about it offline or whatever?
Let me. You send me. Well, how many are we talking here?
Yeah, right.
Before I say anything, how many are we talking here? Right?
Only 13.
10 or 11, 12, 100. Okay, Ken. Oh, you're counting a lot, bro. You're counting a lot.
I think there's a handful. There's not a dozen or anything like that, but there's like 3 or 4.
Listen, it's all for the
Absolutely.
So it's all the same for me. But yeah, man. I mean, it's whatever. I mean, send me whatever. I mean, if it's up to 10, I'll do them. I'm not here to fuss and complain. But yeah, let's do it.
Word. Do y'all hear that, people? You see this man? See this man out here working?
Coming through with the deadly pen. Right? Yep.
Life is like that, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's what I mean. Like it's everyone loves to say, yeah, I'll do that. I'll help. But are you really going to do it or not? Right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ryan, you just got 1,000-bit cheer on Twitch from Hand Drawn Life. Yo, Ryan, it's your boy Carlo. How are you, man? You on Twitch? No.
What's up, Carlo? How you doing?
Whoa. Oh, damn. Ooh. Where does that go?
I was just
Is that a sentinel hand behind him?
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
Damn.
What you're talking about.
Oh, snap. Yo, I need that.
I can't find the one that I'm looking for, but this is a poster that I just finished for. I'm going to Abu Dhabi on Wednesday.
Ooh, nice.
So this is the con exclusive poster.
Wow, that's dope.
All right, let me finish this one, and then let me get back to my deadline. But I'm going to do this one right now. It's gonna be fun.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, send me the list, and I can ship them from here, from Canada. So it's no big deal. So you don't have to worry about.
Oh, you're in Canada?
Yeah, shipping it.
Nice. I didn't know that.
Yeah, shipping it. I don't have to ship it twice. You just ship it once. I'll ship it.
All right.
I'll make sure that I get that to Ryan so he can send that to you.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What part of Canada?
Toronto.
Nice. T-Dot. I love Canada.
Yeah, it's I have a studio just outside of downtown.
Mm-hmm.
Had a studio downtown for years. It was fun.
Yeah, Vancouver and Toronto are 2 of my favorite places.
Yeah, I love Vancouver. I was up there.
I love Vancouver.
Yeah, I haven't been out there. Last year I went. for a show.
Mm.
When you go to these shows, people think, "Oh, you travel so much; it must be so exciting." I said, "Listen, I get there at nighttime and leave at nighttime."
Yeah, right. And I sit indoors all day. Yeah,
Yeah, it's
right.
like there's
Yeah.
you know, I get to
Yeah.
see it in the morning when I'm walking to the event, or you know,
Yeah,
it's like there's
that's
not a
it.
lot of that. So people, I don't know if you can see that. Move my camera back a little bit. Oh, that's right.
Mm. Ooh, that's good.
Ooh, it's awfully quiet in here. Ooh.
Yeah, I'm just mesmerized, like watching this shit. I can't I can't even think of what to say. I'm like, wow, okay, that's a gun.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
I'm
was
doing a
just
Wildstorm gun, which is like not real a gun. It's kind of a gun, but it could be a gun, could be a ray gun, could be could be this kind of gun, could be all kinds of stuff, right? So
yeah. No, I'm watching it come together. It's amazing how y'all just can do that. Like, I guess it's amazing what I do. It just don't
well,
feel that
I
amazing.
gotta admit though, I mean, like I you know, we do this a long time, but you're talking to two of the guys who do it fast. Like you, like we're not the norm, you know.
Right.
He's
They're
like,
not the norm.
let's be honest. He's laughing because he's trying to be honest. He's not trying to say it, but you know, we go to shows and people are like, oh, Ryan Bedger, Ken Lashley, those two guys, right? They're like, yeah, that's right.
We We're racking up.
Yeah, we don't, we work fast. Like I do like 30 drawings in a weekend when I do a show.
Damn.
Easily, you know.
Oh man, most have you ever done in a show?
The most?
Yeah.
Most I've ever done in a show, I would say maybe 40 in a weekend. Maybe 40.
20 a day, huh?
Yeah.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Should
No,
I?
no.
Don't do it?
Mm-mm.
Okay, I won't.
I know exactly what he was
I
thinking.
won't do it. I was told not to do it. So.
Well,
You was gonna tell how many you did?
Yeah, I won't say how many I did.
I bet you 100,
well, let's
130.
let's talk.
I can't. I've been barred from this.
Oh, whatever.
Hannah said no.
I mean, I saw it firsthand, and I was trying to keep count on my fingers and my toes, and then on my strands of hair, and then on my beard. I ran out of things to keep track.
Yeah.
One day.
Yeah. I believe it. Batman's still on my wall, and that didn't take no time at all.
That's the way it goes, man.
Mm-hmm.
I think I also did. Remember that 24-hour comic challenge thing back in the day? There was a 24-hour comic thing. I know it was weird, and they asked me to do it, and no professional had done it at that time because they it was whatever. So you had 24 hours to do a 24-page comic, and whatever. Could you do it? So
wow.
I said, oh sure, and I did it live on camera for a news station, and I did mine in like 14 hours, like the 24 pages and a cover. So it's one of those things where. And then when they went to publish the book, they said to me, "What you did is impossible. There's no way you did it. Like that's impossible."
Right. Yeah.
Like,
you're lying.
I was on camera, so I don't know.
Yeah. Right.
But it's like people don't think. People don't say those things. People think that it's impossible. They think that Ryan's impossible. But well, you can sit there and watch him do it. So it's not possible, right?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, Ryan, we need to do that.
A comic in 24 hours?
24-hour comic challenge with a whole bunch of people.
A lot of people won't do it, right? A lot of people.
I'm sure a lot of people won't, but that's on them.
Yeah. There's only a few that can.
Yeah, they were like, nah, that's not my thing.
Right.
I need reference. I need this. I need that.
Yeah, that's like if someone asked me to come on a show and sing, I'd be like, nah, I'm not.
Yeah, it's not my thing.
It's not my thing, yo. I'm not singing. Nobody wants to hear me sing. So
now I do. Now I want to hear you sing.
No, yeah, right. Not gonna happen.
Not gonna happen.
There's plenty of actors out there that sing.
That's cool.
RS Dawnbringer asked, Ryan, what inspired this stream for you?
Oh, that's a good question.
Multiple things inspired this for me. Well, the first one, I'm helping out a friend. That's probably the first thing for me. And then I mean, the world needs more good positive vibes. This is definitely a good way of expressing that. Um, I hate cancer. There's so many different things I could say.
Yeah.
Um, but honestly, I mean, it's just it's the right thing to do. Honestly,
Hmm.
I mean, you know, I feel like I have this is my opportunity to step up and lend a hand and do something.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna do it. That's basically it.
Yeah. It's an amazing way to use your talent, your God-given gift. Like this is what you do, and you can do it and help somebody. It's you know, I wish I could, I don't know what I do. I would do monologues or talk about
You,
scenes, but to sit here and actually have that almost like a trade that you can actually take something and make, or take nothing and make something,
mhm.
and actually, purchase, put it up for purchase and help someone else is amazing. Like, I guess I'd have to get a whole bunch of people together to do a free play or a free play reading or something like that. But if I could sit at my desk with my pens and do it, that would be fantastic. You know what I mean? Just act, at my desk, it'd be a perfect way to do it.
Yeah.
But we're gonna have one thing I can do. I have some old a different world memorabilia that I'm gonna auction off probably next week.
Oh wow.
So there'll be some really good pieces in there. Like if you follow that show, if you've seen that show,
Who
you'll be
hasn't
able to
seen that
get your
show?
hand on some legendary stuff.
Who hasn't seen
I'm not
that
gonna.
show? No.
It's some people, some young folks out there, some and people in other countries. Although other countries got to see it.
Yeah.
Um, one
Guess
of my
that's fair.
boys in where's he at? He's in the Middle East. They called it Campus Show, and he used to watch it. And it was just called Campus Show, and so he knew exactly what who I was.
Mm.
Bray hasn't what? Tana's talking to me. Bray hasn't what? Bray's not showing his art. He's a little shy, and this is about the big boys, and he's gonna
Oh,
bring
I'm
us
not
this.
shy. I'm
oh,
not shy. You know what? Fine, fine. You know what? You want to see my art?
oh, Bray hasn't seen a different
I
world.
love it.
Oh, he's pulling it out now. He's pulling it out. Hold
I
on.
love it. It worked. The shaming
Got
worked. I
him.
love it.
There you go.
Got him.
You know, I have patience, but
Hmm.
when you step, I'm gonna throw
That's right.
hands.
That's right. That's right. Here come the soldier. Came out. Bam.
This
Let it
was the
go,
pencil
son.
for Resident Evil 3 Nemesis.
Ooh.
Wow. Oh, damn. Go
That one,
ahead.
that one, I blue lined and did a bunch of different inks, and a few people got them.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I got this weird request for Bowser from Mario, so I did that one.
Oh, you know what?
That's good. I like
Yeah,
that.
that's
It's a
dope.
little cartoony. It was a challenge. I'm not used to those like big open like soft shapes.
Uh-huh.
Here's Ellen Ripley from Alien.
Nice.
Nice.
Nice. Uh, the question is yes, but have you seen a different world? Dun, dun,
Dun,
dun.
dun, dun.
Got him.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Dracula.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I got some arts. I got some
Okay.
hot babes over here, but you ain't got to see. No, you guys don't get to set free.
Right.
Those are like quick sketches I do on my live stream. So they're like
Nice. Nice. Nice.
5-minute pencils, 5-minute inks.
Uh-huh. Sweet. Sweet. So yeah, Ken. So we do have a couple of people that haven't seen the show.
Okay. Sounds like a plant to me.
It's the youth. The youth they can't know everything.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
That's fair.
some things they have to be taught and introduced to. And
That's fair.
maybe when this is all done, he'll go get his HBO Max on and start
Yeah.
figuring out who was that guy I was talking to for 3 hours today. Yeah. Ben, a friend of mine, Ben, said this would be awesome to watch later as a time lapse.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'd be cool.
Can that be done? Is it record? Oh, we're not recording though, right?
It's
You can.
yeah, we are recording in at different angles, honestly.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I am capturing this
Yeah, that's a good one.
various ways.
Yep.
Oh. Okay, well, so Joel did a donation and said that one of the fans can get it.
Nice.
So I think we're gonna pick a piece of some kind of trivia, comic trivia, and whoever gets it first will get the request.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So what's
I guess-
some deep cut comic lore or behind the scenes story that one of you might have?
Hmm.
Comics?
Yeah.
Are we talking like in story?
It can be a comic story or a personal story about you working in comics.
Oh,
Something
okay.
that only a few people would know or have to really go out and research.
I wonder how many people know who were the inspirations behind Professor X and Magneto. I like to call him Magneto because I don't use a magnet, I use a magnet.
Well,
Yeah,
a Magneto, interesting thing. A Magneto is so his power isn't just magnet. He is an electro power generator, and so he turns things magnetic. It's not just he's yeah. That's why, like in some shots, you see him blasting like a pulse from his hand, or like there's
Yeah.
always that energy field around him.
Yeah.
Yeah, because a Magneto
Yeah.
is actually a piece of technology that creates magnetic fields.
I stand corrected. I gave him so much crap about the pronunciation of his name for so long. Like, it's not a Magneto. He's a magnet. Okay. Good.
I
good,
just
good.
learned about this. So
Okay.
it's kind of fresh.
But the inspirations behind the two characters.
All right.
Or the X-Men in general.
Y'all hear that? First person to answer that gets a gift commish. Ryan, this is Rob from Wildstorm. Thanks, bro. Rob.
Rob, what's up, Rob?
Wildstorm?
Yeah, no, I know Rob. Yeah. He's an artist also. He's really good.
I think somebody got the answer.
Oh, damn.
Okay.
Survey says, what's the answer?
What's the answer?
Wildstorm answered it on Twitch saying Israeli Prime Ministers David Ben-Gurion and Menachem Begin.
Menachem Begin. Well, okay, that's interesting. I was always under the understand. Well, should I answer it or should I let someone else come in?
I know what you're gonna say, and that's
I know
what you're gonna say. It's pretty interesting.
Yeah, he says that it's not the people you're probably thinking.
Huh, interesting.
Yeah, Chris Claremont came out and said that it's not.
It's not.
They're
blowing my mind. My mind is getting blown.
Rights movement. But you know what's another one? A good question is like,
learned.
Yeah, a good question would be like, who designed the actual first Wolverine costume?
Ooh,
it wasn't Len Wein.
And John Byrne didn't come in until later, right?
It was rejected right away. Like, ooh, that's terrible.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So Claremont came out and said that
it's
no
not.
to
It's the civil rights. Yeah, it's not the civil rights thing that everyone's thinking.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, I think that's. Oh, look at that little red. Oh, a little red on the end of the cigar.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
That looks great.
Killer. Fantastic.
My first time drawing it. It's not the greatest, but it is done. So
That's badass, dude.
That's pretty damn good. I'll take it. Shoot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it might take me all of 6 months to do something like that.
6 months? That's not bad.
Maybe.
I'm sure your drawing is better than my acting. That's for sure.
And I'd have to have yours to look at to draw from. Then it would take 6 months.
I'll be watching your tapes while I do my acting too. So we're all.
There you go. Absolutely.
I think that's it for me. All right, peeps. I did.
Right on. Thank you so much, Ken. This was fantastic. So good to meet you, bro.
I mean, to you too.
Thank you, man. Thank you for coming in
Anytime.
and showing up. And
I'll see you guys in San Diego. If I bump into you guys in San Diego, I think I'm going this year. I decided just now that I think I'm gonna go.
Nice.
I'm gonna pass on it, but I might show up. But anyway, peeps, I'll do a better shot of it so you can see a better shot of it.
That's great.
Nice to actually talk to you, Ken. I'm gonna hound you on Instagram now.
Oh, okay. And I'm sorry to say, but I'm really bad at getting back to people. So if I don't respond, it's not like I'm being mean.
Dude, I'm friends with Ryan. I think I'm used to it.
I never listen, man. I get the weirdest questions on Instagram. I get some questions. I go, wow, I don't know what's going on there. So I don't usually don't answer. But hey, I'll respond. You send me a direct message. We're good.
Peace.
Yeah.
All right, peeps. Thanks very much. Appreciate it. And really nice meeting you guys. And we'll talk soon.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for your time, Ken.
Anytime. Peace.
All right. That was sweet.
That was great. Look at you.
I bet Wildstorm is really excited.
Yeah, he is. He got Chrissy Boy.
Yep.
What up, Hannah?
Hi, Kadeem.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm good.
I'm just in the background.
It's the safest place to be.
Yeah, I don't think you'd want to see my art. Get a little stick figure.
Same with mine. I keep mine tucked away.
So what's next on the list?
Okay. We have. Let me count up. We just did. We have. I think Miles Morales Spider-Man is next.
Oh yeah. I got a Miles back there.
Miles' suit is so dope. Dope.
Yeah.
Red and black is sick.
Oh yeah.
Page open because that's the way I get it, man. Where is it?
I don't think so.
Hey, there we go.
What?
Finally.
Mr. Sandman.
His mic is muted. You're muted, Sanford.
You're muted.
Oh no, was he waiting?
You know why? You know why I'm muted? Because I've been sitting here for almost an hour.
Oh no! You
Man.
did say you wanted to go first.
Oh man!
You did say you wanted to go first.
Here's the text, Kadeem. Here's the text trail right here.
He's trying to get a hold of Ryan in the private chat. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
I didn't see him.
No, I that's partly my fault too. I'm trying to juggle all the.
I tried to do the private message thing, and I said, "Well, I guess he ain't seen that either." Then I heard Hannah's voice, and I said, "You know what? I'm gonna have to pull out the big guns now."
That's it. Go to Hannah.
You should have probably texted me.
I should have the first time because I was like, "Well, I guess I guess this. I'll see you guys another time. I mean, I literally said bye. I said bye. I said goodbye. I'm out.
Oh no!
Oh, Sanford is here, guys. Everyone, Sanford Green is here.
Oh,
I wish we had an applause track, but we don't.
I got it. I got it.
Well, we'll do it for you.
We'll do it for you. Let's do an applause
Yeah,
track.
I got it.
We're gonna roll out the red carpet.
Let's
So
go.
Sanford,
White flag. I give up. Throw in the towel.
oh man, so
I have no video. I have no video of me drawing, but I did do a drawing while I was waiting on everyone. So you don't get the experience of watching the drawing. You're just gonna see the end result. I do have. I'm gonna finish. I have a sketch cover, Bitterroot sketch cover that I'm going to finish here. This goes to anyone interested. Yes, so I'll be working on that, finishing that while we chop it up, man. Kadeem, my brother, it's good seeing you again, man.
Good to see you again, my man. Good to see you, Sanford.
Yes, sir. It seems like only yesterday that we were talking, man.
Yeah, right. Wow, like I seen you, so you feel familiar.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, man.
Oh yeah.
So
glad to see you here. So I gotta ask you, like I asked them.
Yeah.
You have top 5, top 3 favorite characters that you like to draw or that just speak to you?
You know what's funny? And this is actually a shameless plug. Well, I'll say that. I'll save that for last. I'm a fan of Spider-Man, Wolverine, and I just got a project that just got greenlit for something I'm going to be writing and drawing, and it's one of my favorite characters. He's pretty awesome. So I'm going to get to write and draw this character.
Awesome.
Outside of my own, characters from Bitterroot, this character I can't say which. It's part of the big two, but yeah.
Yeah, man. Congratulations.
Yeah, you'll see more of that in the near future, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, man.
Good.
How about you? What's your look? I feel like I need to come in and ask.
Yeah, right. And we do it all over again. Sure enough. Well, I went through them with Ken. The original is Batman because when I was 5 years old, Batman was on TV and I could watch that. And then it was Spider-Man because he was a neighborhood cat and I felt that connection.
Right.
And then being all focused on the streets and looking down from my apartment in Brooklyn. One day I picked up a Silver Surfer comic and that had me staring into the sky all night long. It just completely opened up my imagination and Silver Surfer became an instant favorite. And that was probably when I was 8 or 9. And then a little bit later, the Wolverine he was introduced. The X-Men were introduced. And,
I didn't want to be a distraction, man, when I got up because you were sharing. But I was pulling down some comics that I was going to share. Some comics. I pulled the wrong set though, but that's okay.
That's okay.
Random stuff, but yeah, man, I'm right there with you. Batman, Spider-Man,
yeah,
all the mainstays.
Yeah, Wolverine, Silver Surfer.
Silver Surfer, man, that's a nice one right there, man.
Silver Surfer's my guy. He really I used to sit in Brooklyn, the brownstones, and they have that top floor and they had that little teeny window. And I would just sit out there and look down at the street because that's where the action was. And then all of a sudden I got a Silver Surfer comic and I used to sit there and I used to look in the sky and just think maybe I'll see him. Like maybe I'll see him shooting by. Like it completely wow, there could be other light. It changed the way I even saw the world and everything. Like Silver Surfer was, and his job was just ridiculous. Like what? You got to do what? Or I'm gonna what? Like. Oh yeah,
dude, he was the herald for Galactus, and my whole thing was when I first read that, I'm like, wait, he's super. You backtrack. I read the Silver Surfer, but you backtrack. You realize that he was before he was Silver Surfer. He was the Herald for Galactus, and you're like, my God, Galactus must be like God level or something because he control this character. Yeah, it's like that made me fall in love with Galactus because it's like, all right, he's kind of like the proud papa.
yeah, exactly.
Maybe not so proud, but definitely he's the daddy,
Yeah. I couldn't believe that he got tasked with finding worlds for him to consume.
Right.
I just thought, what? What? Or I'm going to eat yours. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I can save yours, but that means you now work for me.
Right. It's
like mafia shit.
Like how do you put that on your resume?
Right.
A former boss, I help him destroy planets.
It's what I do.
Yeah. This is you really can't ask for a raise because everything is destroyed around him, man. It's not a whole lot.
He'll come and destroy your planet. So you can't even beef with the boss. You just gotta go out there and get it done.
Yeah, just take it as it is, man.
Yeah. I'd see him landing and telling people, "Get out of here, boy. He's coming. The boss is coming. Y'all got to pack up and jet. Get out. I'm telling you.
Don't look back.
You ain't out of here in 48 hours."
Right. Don't look back, man.
Yeah, just let's go somewhere else, anywhere else. I'll try to avoid you in the future, but he's on his way.
He's on his way.
Yep.
Don't ask for a raise.
No, right. You don't. It's non-negotiable.
It's non-negotiable.
Yep. He don't do much talking.
Well, man, we were chopping it up yesterday, and I shared with you briefly, and I'll share with everyone here. The first time we met was at an old Wizard World Comic-Con in Chicago, and you were promoting the film
Six Man.
Yeah, that was pretty surreal because you walked by my booth. And this is like my first con. Like I was like fresh out the water, man. I had
just a baby.
I was just happy. I was happy to be in, and you walked by and I looked up and I saw you, and you just happened to have on those world famous flip glasses, and I was just like, "You got to be kidding me!" That's it. I looked. I was like, "Is he cosplaying as Dwayne?" Because it was still, it was still around that time where that character was, it was still it had an iconic. It still does. And it was you, man, and you turned around and you gave me the, "Hey, man, keep up the good work," and I'm like, "Oh my God, dude, get a picture or something, man."
Yeah.
That was pretty much our passing of time. I don't think I saw you since.
Right, that's crazy. And now I'm in your living room. You in my living room.
That's right. Yeah. That's right. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
But that's cool, man. Kind of a full circle thing. When Ryan reached out to me about being part of this, and he mentioned you, I'm like, well, yeah, that's a no-brainer, man.
Yeah,
I would do it for Ryan anyway, but I would have given him more grief. I would. I would have pushed him a little bit. I said yes real quick when he asked me about this. So.
Oh man, thank you so much. And I'm gonna go ahead and put out my request now that you please, as I told you, I already pre-ordered the omnibus. I'm collecting omnibus. This is my new thing now. I just got this one, the Authority, if you can see. I just got this. So I know Bitterroot, the omnibus is coming in a week or so.
It's out. Yours is coming. Is yours coming?
Yes. Okay. No, I pre-ordered. They said March 10th or something like that.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But I want you to send me one signed, please.
No doubt. Yeah,
I'm geeking out.
It's in the stores now, which is pretty cool.
That's awesome.
It came out yesterday.
Oh, I thought it was the 28th. Amazon. I deal with Amazon, so they was like,
Amazon gets it like a few weeks later.
Oh, that's okay.
Look, we got to keep the comic shops happy, man. We can't.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I should have thought of that.
Yeah.
The mom and pops, the little guys. Yeah, exactly. I just saw it and I got so excited. I was like, pre-order, because I didn't want to be like, oh no, sorry, we sold out.
Yeah.
But yeah,
it's so crazy, man. How the pre-order thing, our industry is all based on the pre-order side of things. Because I got friends that aren't really comic collectors per se, but they're fans of what I do, or Bitterroot stuff or whatever. And they were like, "What do you mean pre-order?" I mean, they understand the pre-order, but they didn't understand the cutoff, the order cutoff time or whatever.
Right.
They think it's going to be there like a regular book, and it's a bit challenging to try to explain, the whole pre-order order cutoff thing or whatever. Like you said, you don't want to go in the store and find out that
then it's gone. Yeah. Because that's what happens. I'm usually late on it. So the fact that it's an omnibus now, I'm thrilled because I missed the whole first, second, third, fourth, all the issues. I didn't even know nothing until Ryan said, Sanford grade did this, that, and I was like, huh, what? Who? Let me see. Oh, this? Yeah, I want this.
Yeah, man.
Geeked out hard. Okay, let me see if anybody's talking on
Hey Sanford, I have a question from somebody who messaged me. If you're taking requests for this,
it all depends on what it is. Unfortunately, because of time, man, I am. That's why, again, I was here for 45 minutes. And I don't have a lot of time now. I'm almost, so I decided to go ahead and just do this while I was waiting. But what do they have in mind?
They had a question for donation. They're messaging me what they want right now. Sketch of a rapper named MF Doom.
Oh gosh, Doom! Yeah, that would have been awesome if I had some time. Shucks, is there a way that I can do this off stream? Like,
absolutely. We did the same thing with Ken.
Okay.
Yeah. Good. Who was that shouted out for Doom? That's an awesome call. Who was that asked? Rye High. I normally I would have a Doom hat or a Doom shirt or something Doom around me.
Look at his shirt, man. Do you see the shirt?
I see that shirt, Primo. Absolutely. I saw that. Like Wendy's, that's dope.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. It's a friend of mine. Shout out to my buddy Ed. Oh gosh, Ed's last name. His studio, his company, t-shirt company is called Chief Rocka, like the song. Yeah. He does a lot of like custom or limited edition shirts. Yeah,
nice.
Half of my wardrobe, pretty much all of my wardrobe is his
shirts.
Yeah. Shirts is pretty.
You gotta hit me with a link so I can get.
I will. I definitely love
that. Yeah. And Rye High, good call on MF Doom. That's one of my favorite top 3, top 5 MCs.
Top 5. So I guess since we're in that space, top 5, dead or alive.
So what I won't do is do the typical Biggie, Nas, Jay, those guys. They can be on Mount Rushmore. And we all know that. We all can agree on that. Yeah. What I'll tell you is the ones that I would buy or go see or just play over and over. Doom, Andre 3000, Pharoah Monch, Busta Rhymes.
Sure.
I said Andre, I said Doom, I said Pharoah, and Mos Def.
Cool. Yeah, that's a good list, man.
Yeah,
I'm kind of in that same vein. I'm a big fan of Pharoah. I love
Macho. Head honcho. Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you someone that I love him, but I don't like what he's doing now per se. But it's because I know why. It's because he's just in a different lane right now, and that's Common. I think Common has all of that.
Ridiculous.
What we're talking about, but he wants to write. He wants to rap about freedom and justice, which is great. But
absolutely,
look, he got a taste of. Isn't he? I think he might be an EGOT. Well, he's not an EGOT, but I think
but he's close. He's circling.
He's got a Grammy. He's got an
Oscar, I'm sure. I think for a song.
For the songs, right? Yeah. And it's not because of that. It's funny. It's not because of his acting. It's the music.
No. No. Any way you can, it still counts.
Any way you can.
Any way you can get it.
Exactly. So, he has a the platform is huge for him now.
Yeah.
So I'm just not. But his water for chocolate.
Water for chocolate. Ooh, yeah. Classic.
Big fan.
Common's a beast. So what I tried to do, because at one point I was in Ireland year before last making a TV show, and I needed to kind of get my hip hop on. So I was like, I'm gonna do a 5 songs from my favorite 5 MCs. And then that turned into, I can't just do 5, I have to do another 5. And then I was like, I left this one out. So it turned into 5 from my favorite 25. And Common is definitely on there. So I got, 5 times 5, 125 songs of all my, just the 5 songs from each artist to define them for me.
Right.
And it's one of my favorite playlists.
That's awesome.
But yeah, Common was definitely made the 25. 2 guys that are of a younger generation that I wasn't hip to and kind of got hip to. J. Cole was somebody I didn't know about that I had slept on.
Yeah.
He's easily in the top 10. And of course Kendrick. But this kid JID out of Atlanta.
Yeah,
is one of my favorites. I really enjoy him.
Do you like Griselda? You familiar with Griselda?
Oh hell yeah, Buffalo.
Yeah,
Yeah. But I couldn't do them because I had to do groups. So I had to do so I had to do another playlist called Magnificent 7, where it's my top 7 groups, and everybody gets 10 songs. But Griselda for sure. Yeah, that's a crazy collective they got going up there.
Yeah, they kind of give you that
Woo.
Yeah, the Wu. They give you that Wu vibe. I'm sorry, someone I think Bray just asked about set price. Yeah, I have a set price. I posted it in the chat. This is based on, if anyone asks about any kind of sketch cover or anything like that, either it's based on, I don't know if anyone in here if you're familiar with Felix Comic Art. Most of my prices are based on that site. He's my art rep. So half of the time he has the prices there, and I don't even know what they are. And I think this is what it is. The number I gave you, I think, is what any of this stuff is.
Cool.
Yeah.
Miles.
So if I miss anything, that they can go to Felix Comic Art and they'll see the price. But of course, all of that will go to your cause.
Yeah, they're doing it through the GoFundMe.
Okay. Yeah.
So I'll have Ryan communicate with you on all that.
Okay.
Make sure business is handled.
Okay, what's next? Who's next on the list?
Next you have a Moon Girl and Devil Dino.
A who?
Moon Girl and Devil Dino.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite new characters.
Nice. We got some comments on the YouTube chat here. Symbiote 007 says Rakim is in his top 5. Of course, he was on the Mount Rushmore that I mentioned.
Oh
with
yeah, Mount Rushmore.
Jay and Nas and Big and Rakim, of course. He's the God MC.
Right.
So yes, Method Man, Joel, yes.
Yeah. Honestly,
Method.
that whole, like, for me, my favorite Wu member, or the favorite Wu member, that's almost like another category in a way. So
yeah, right.
You can't even just name them in that because
Right.
they're. But my favorite is Ghost. Ghostface is my.
Ghost is ridiculous.
Yeah, he's so crazy, man. And I remember I wasn't really huge on him when he first came.
Right.
And then he kind of branched out when which album? Probably
Iron Man.
Purple Tape.
Or Raekwon's album. Yeah. That's when he first hit.
First album. And then the Iron Man came out, which was weird because I remember being like, oh man, it's not like the Purple Tape. The Purple Tape was a problem, man. That thing was so
absolutely
insane.
One of my favorite records of all time. Absolutely.
Time, man. All time. Yeah, that's easily darn near top 3 for me. Not even top 5. That's top 3.
Yeah, no, I can listen to that anytime, any track. Put it on, let it go. It's funny when the Wu first hit, it was so many different voices and no visuals to go with it. I didn't know who was talking half the time.
Yeah,
I just knew this one was dope. This one's dope. This one, who is what? They say their names real quick. They got a crazy slang that you have to be a little bit of a chemist to kind of break down and understand what they're talking about.
Right.
So that became the fun for me, was figuring out who was talking when, and then identifying styles.
Right.
And Dirty was my instant fave.
Oh yeah.
Oh Dirty Bastard was the first one that I was like, okay, this dude is on a whole nother level.
Whole nother level, man. And
yeah.
He was, I mean, obviously they were like iconic living superheroes. Live action. They had all the different personas, like you said, and and it was just so crazy seeing how once you did see them, once you did see the visuals, you're like, oh my God, this is like, I fell in love with them instantly, seeing that grimy video. I'm like,
yeah.
I don't know what I'm looking at, but I love it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Speaking of that, our homegirl, man, Erica Alexander.
Yeah.
Erica
great.
She's doing the show. She's doing the Wu-Tang show.
Oh, the series.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
She's nice.
Playing on that, man. I guess you haven't seen any of the episodes.
Yeah, I'm a binger, so once they get to the last episode, then I'll start.
Right.
And I'll knock it all out in 2 weeks.
Yeah, this is the last last season.
The last season. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, that show was great, man. It's definitely, it's like when anything else, it's embellished on some areas, but and they couldn't put it all in. It's better than a movie because you could try to do all of them in a work.
No, too many. They all couldn't fit. They could barely fit on one album. So a movie was going to be a problem. Yeah,
it's a small miracle that they got things done. Like you when you see the show, you do realize you'll appreciate the fact that they got a lot done with that group of egos and no
personalities started from nothing.
These guys are
all starving.
Street dudes with egos and other entities pulling on them outside of their own of the core group. You got all this other noise, and it's a miracle, man, that they did what they did.
Became the legends. I can't wait to see that story unfold because I just been saving it. It's not like I don't want to watch it. I don't want to watch it and then be like, oh, what's gonna happen next season? Nope.
Right.
Finish the story, Give me the omnibus.
The hardcover edition.
That's right. Symbiote 007 says, has anyone listened to the new Black Star album yet? On Luminary, yes, sir, I have. It's fantastic. If you get a chance,
it's an awesome album that nobody ever heard, never heard.
Yeah,
That's the only part. It's this Luminary. It was kind of like, dang, man, you just kind of cut off.
Yeah, But if you listen to most, he's got his reasons, and it makes perfect sense.
Yeah,
he called it the Frankenstein Bugs Bunny mathematics. Like, who looked at a penny and thought that should be broken up into fractions, into pieces, which is what the artists get from streams on Spotify and the big ones. They don't get nothing. You get 1 million streams and you might get $1,300 or something like that. Like 1 million, and it only translates to how much did the company make off of those million streams? So he was like, nah, I'm taking it somewhere where I get, I'm gonna get 70 cents on the dollar instead of a fraction of a penny.
Right.
So yeah, I applaud them for going that way and for him always being that dude, and maybe it'll change something for somebody somewhere and kind of, evoke a whole big change. But right now, that's the only place you can hear it. And I listen to it and I love it. And Madlib's a bad kid. And,
Yeah, Madlib is.
And I think Kweli is doing a record with him too. Yeah, Kweli is Talib Kweli. I'm messing up your name. Sorry, bro. Talib Kweli is doing his next solo with Madlib. And I think it's going to drop on Luminary.
Oh, dope. Well, it would be kind of a bad look if he dropped it somewhere else.
Yeah, right.
People already
just did this.
Yeah, he's already.
He's like, yeah, I'm gonna go get that money. I want everybody to hear it.
I want everybody to hear it.
Yeah.
Sorry, Most.
No.
Because I know that was part of most his battle was.
Yeah.
That. Not Most, but Talib, because he kind of was thinking, kind of releasing it the traditional way.
Right.
And Most kind of stood his ground, and that's what it's so long.
No. Yeah.
That's why
that's the greatness of that partnership. Is that, you got both of them.
Right.
And I wished it was available for everybody, but I had to. It forced me to get Luminary, and then I get the Midnight Miracle, and I get some other stuff, and I was like, all right, well, then I cut off something else I was doing, and I'll rock with Luminary while they got this. So and it pays the artist, which is, I think, the big point and the most important point.
I guess my only thing with that is there a way, and maybe you might have some insight on that. Is there a way to do it? Have both to some degree, like have it on Luminary for a while and try to get your money, get your percentage, and then once you get to a certain place, maybe then release it. I don't know.
That would be lovely, but I still think Most would.
He would have a problem with it.
He would be like, no, man, because if we don't hold firm, if we don't toe the line, then who will? Then we'll crumble. So then for me, if they know that that's going to happen, then I'll stand back and I'll wait for it to hit Spotify. And it might take me 6 months, but I got 6 months. I got a year. Whenever it comes there, I'll listen to it then.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, then you won't hear it.
You won't hear it then. Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess to some degree. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I was gonna say, and I dig that, but go ahead.
Yeah, I guess to some degree, we as comic artists, I'm bringing it full circle. As creators, as an actor or musician or artist, when we put out Bitterroot, we were, thinking about the single issues and the collection and how you have those which is fine, people that wait for the collection, but what can we do to add value to make someone feel like, man, I got to get the individual issues as well.
Yeah.
There's something there that you will get only in that format. And so we started doing, things like exclusive covers and, most comic creators, we tend to go that way. But we also wanted to do exclusive content within the book, not just the cover. So we started putting in there back matter that you can only get in the book, in the individual books, and it did well for us. It did well enough for us to get an omnibus, right? Which is
exactly.
So yeah, we just wanted to find a way to, like you said, leverage so that we can gain, something other than, just a couple of sales, the initial sales. We wanted to have some longevity.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
that's what you do it for.
Yeah.
So are you telling me that I have to go hunt down the books and my omnibus is incomplete?
your omnibus is look, here, 1 second. I think I got it over here real quick.
Oh, look at this. Oh, wow. Yeah.
It's pretty thick, man.
Yeah.
And even with this is not everything.
Wow.
It's not everything. There's some new stuff in here, actually, some never seen stuff.
Nice.
I guess for the fans that are hanging out here, I'll show a few sneak peeks of something. Something that you wouldn't see. Well, we have story breakdowns.
Oh, nice.
Showing how my process of storytelling. Let's see here. Some original sketch covers that I did, collected. Just a lot of random art in the back of the book. Essays from various scholars. Those were in the individual books, but we felt like we needed to put them in here too because it was super. People were super excited about those.
Yeah. Awesome. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go. All right. YouTube is saying, what's good? What's up, good people? This is dope. Amateur Night Apollo. That's from Amateur Night Apollo. What's up, Amateur Night? Symbiote 007, JID is super dope. He's in his top 10. Absolutely. I think he might have made my top 15, top 20. Griselda be dropping heat. Yep. Black Hippie should have kept that momentum. Yep. Noel Rodriguez said, man, that's a dope Spider-Man. Yeah, that Miles came and went. Look at he's on to the next one. He's pretty much almost finished another one. Oh, Speedy.
Oh, that Moon Girl Devil Dinosaur. That's nice.
Yeah. Ooh, yep.
I got a couple questions for you in the chat if you want to read them, Sanford. Whole conversations are going on right now behind the scenes. It's messy business.
Oh. What card is that? Something? Do I need it? I can provide it. Is that what you're asking, Bray?
Yeah, they're asking if you'd be willing to do one, and then for this.
Yeah, if I can do the card, because I guess that's what you're asking. Because
yeah, you'd have to have the
sure.
Card. Okay, I'll make sure that I make a list. Yeah, quite a few people have been asking for you guys. It's a pretty good split between you, Ken, and Ryan right now.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Unfortunately, the time is the biggest thing. I wanted to have a nice hour and a half of just sitting here and sketching, which I did do one sketch cover.
And that sold.
Cool. Awesome.
Nice.
Let me see about this MF Doom joint.
Oh, yes. Do that.
Yeah.
Do that.
Give me 1 second. Let me really get comfortable here. Be right back.
Pooh says, Ryan, any favorite Korean artists?
Come on now. Of course. Kim's always going to be my number one.
Uh-huh.
Jim Lee, of course. You know,
Hmm.
Jim Lee.
of course. um, Soy Milk. This is another one.
This is somebody called Soy Milk?
Yep.
That's dope.
Look it up. Spell
Yeah, I will.
SOMILK. Yep. Look her up. It's a girl. She's
Oh,
young.
I love it. That's
Like in her
awesome.
20s, and she's just knocking out some amazing work.
Hmm. Yes, I mentioned an auction. Next week, I'm going to be auctioning off some of my different world stuff that I kept over the years. I'm not gonna tell you what's gonna be in it, but it's gonna be big. There are no glasses. I'm sorry, it's not the glasses. Everybody might be thinking the glasses, not the glasses. Uh, but other stuff. To me, better than the glasses. The glasses were played for 2 seasons, and then third season they were gone. Other stuff was trust when I tell you it's going to be big. Um, so yes, thank you for that. Who asked that? I can't see. Amateur Night, Apollo asked that. Um, RIP MF Doom, of course. Yes, Juicy TV about the auction. Probably next week. Probably the end of next week. But you'll see some stuff start to pop up about it on Instagram and all the places. I'll start posting about it in the next 4 days. And maybe by the end of next week we'll have it. We'll drop it. Or maybe we may push it back a little bit. I don't know, but or move it up a little bit. I don't know. I was trying to get it done before the end of February, but things started happening. So now we're moving right to the beginning of March, maybe. I think. I hope. That's the plan.
All right.
Oh, you know it better not be that satchel bag. I ain't gonna say nothing. I ain't gonna say nothing. But okay. Thank you, Juicy. And we go down. Spider-Man came out raw. I think I saw that one already. Griselda be dropping heat. Ghost is the most consistent. Yep.
We're gonna have a piece of that trivia. I got the lore, and we're gonna run that here in just a little bit.
Nice.
For anybody.
And we got the auction coming up too, so.
Oh yeah, and an auction.
Remind people. A bunch of Batman pages, Nightwing pages.
Mm-hmm.
So you get your chance to own some of the original art from that from a couple series actually. So.
Is that a Batgirl and a Robin on Sanford? I think so. Yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
Batgirl.
Yeah.
Robin.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the yeah, it is.
Ooh.
So you guys want to do an auction now, or should we want to wait till like the very end of this? You guys thinking?
Probably to the end. I mean, that's what I would think.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you'll have to have a cutoff at some point, or else you could be here for the next, 20 years.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Oh, that devil! Wow, that's fantastic, bro.
Yeah.
That's just ridiculous.
Trying to add some nice detail. Trying not to much either. But
whoever's getting that, you just won.
move faster. Moving too slow.
Oh, so sorry. I'm reading stuff. Is that the OG Dwayne Wayne? Trey Trey Noops. Trey Noops. That's me. I was Dwayne Wayne 35 years ago. Nice to see you. Nice to see you too, brother or sister. I couldn't tell from people. Little Nuggy 124 says, "How did you get yourself out there with your art?" That must be to Ryan because I don't draw.
Okay, so when people ask me that question, you got to remember, I've been doing this for 29 years now. Back when I first started, the highest technology I had access to was pagers. Um, and some of you don't even know what a pager is. You know, I didn't even think I had an email for till 1998 or 99 is when I first got my first email. Um, so we're talking a good solid 5, 6 years or so before any of that technology kicked in. So, and then when MySpace came around, I remember posting some art on MySpace. I ended up being like the artist of the week on MySpace, which is pretty cool. And I had MySpace contacting me and telling me all the whole thing, and I was like, "Oh, this is great! I'm like the artist of the week back in the day." This was when MySpace was hot.
Yeah.
So to get yourself out there, you have to basically, I mean, nowadays, if you look at the technology, you have to be able to just take advantage of the technologies out there. There are a lot of platforms out there that exist that you can just plug yourself into, like Instagram, Facebook, whatever. If you depending on your age, if you're in your 20s, you probably don't even have a Facebook because I think Facebook is pretty much like a bunch of old folks now who's on Facebook. I don't think any of them are on Facebook. So 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 you just have to plug yourself into and just keep posting and showing your work around. Okay, there's a lot of different sites out there. Probably Instagram is going to be number one that's out there. But there's other TikTok is another one too. So you want to keep posting your art. You want to post some videos. Constantly just show yourself, show your work and what you can do, and just watch your audience grow. If you're trying to plug yourself into the comic book world, you have to get into conventions. Start getting into like comic book conventions. Get yourself a table in an artist alley somewhere. Sit down, show your work, draw for people, just like what I'm doing right now. Because a lot of the people that walks the floor and the people who come to you and they're like, "Hey, I like your work." They're directors, producers, those type of people in the industry who's looking for the next hot talent. So they might come across you as an artist or your IP that you're showing off, and they might say, "Hey, I really like this. Can I buy your book? I'm looking for the next hot thing." Blah, blah, blah. They might turn it into a movie or something. It really depends on that, but you have to plug yourself into. If you're gonna sit at home and just draw by yourself, that's great, that's cool, but then you're not really getting out there. So you have to have. This is the last thing I'm gonna say because I could talk about this for the next 30 minutes. So I'm gonna say this. This is the last thing I'm gonna say. You have to have a good balance of two things. Gift to gab, basically, how do you network? How do you communicate? How do you talk to people? How do you put yourself out there? You have to have a good grasp of that, and you also have to have good, solid skills. You don't have to be the best. You don't have to be the most amazing artist on the planet. You just have to have solid skills and the capability of connecting people to your skills or showing or displaying your skills to these people. So once you have a good balance of that, that will take you far in this industry. you can work and work and work, and you'll be getting a lot of jobs. You'll be getting a lot of contacts. A lot of that will just start happening to you.
That's it. Good stuff. It kind of holds true for my field also. Um, all of us are really good actors, but sometimes you got to show them your personality and who you are, and you can get the job based on, I wouldn't mind being around him for the next 8 months or 6 months or 3 months or however long. So a lot of time, not being shy about who you are, being confident in who you are, and putting it on display, putting yourself out there to get rejected sometimes, but sometimes when you let them see you, they will see you, and that'll carry you a lot further than someone who may not.
Here's a secret I never told anyone. I sort of wanted to be an actor. I'm pretty sure
I'm not laughing. I'm not laughing.
Wanted to
I'm not
act and all
laughing.
that. And I started taking classes. I started taking acting classes. And it got to this point where they said, hey, okay, you need to, for one of the assignments we had to do, we had to find a singer or a music video, and we had to play it in front of the class, and we had to lip sync to it.
Uh-huh.
I was like, oh, this is cool. This is cool. I'm gonna do this. And so I started to think, who do I like? Who do I like? And I started thinking, I wanted to get what's his name? He was married to Halle Berry, the singer.
Oh, Eric something.
Yeah, Eric Benet.
Eric Benet.
So
Okay.
I'll do that. I'll do that. So I was about to do it, and I told myself, you know what? I don't think that's when I truly realized. It's like when I was about to do this, and I realized I'm not that much of a performer. I think I'm more of on the creative side. I'm more of a creator. Like I have a lot of ideas in my head. I just want to put it out there. So that's what I was thinking. I was like, you know what? I'm just not going to quit. So I just ended up quitting the school. I never went back, and I just decided I'm going to take all that whatever. I got a sense of what they were putting out there. I was like, hey, you need to push yourself out there, do this and do this and do this way. And I was like, that's great. But I'd rather choreograph it, behind the scenes.
Yeah.
That's where my head is at.
Yeah.
So that's when I quit, and I'm just going to pursue something in that direction. And that's when I started thinking of my book called Brothers Bond, and that's when I started thinking of all these other things that I started, just working on. So, but yeah.
So how did it turn out for you? Were you successful as an artist?
I was very successful as an artist.
Did you make it? Did you make it?
Can you really draw? Can you draw?
Really short
time. That's fantastic, bro. I would have picked Mama Said Knock You Out for you, yo.
Oh yeah.
But that would have been too much. But yeah, that's you extracted what you needed from it to go on.
Exactly.
Acting class is wonderful for anybody. If you do public speaking, if you just want to be more communicative in your relationships, it gives you some tools that you would have never even thought of, or some ways. So yeah, I have a similar thing. My mother asked me at 5 years old, "Where you want to be? Where you want to be?" And I was like, "I don't know. Leave me alone." And to get her off my back, I told her I wanted to be Spider-Man because he was my favorite dude. And she was like, "All right, you want to be Spider-Man or you want to draw Spider-Man?" Because all I had was comic books and cartoons. And I was like, "Oh, well, I can't be Spider-Man. I don't have web that shoots out of my arm. So yeah, I want to draw Spider-Man." So she put me in acting, in art school. I went to the Art Students League in New York. And I got in there and I saw those kids with those portfolios, those big ass portfolios and all those fantastic drawings. And I knew I was never going to be as good as them, and quit. I was like, no, I want to be Spider-Man, actually. So
were
Let's
you?
do acting.
Spider-Man? Were you 25? How old were you?
I still want to be Spider-Man, but no, that was probably from the time I was 9 to 14, and that's when I was in art school, and then when it came time for high school, the drama program was full, so I went into the art program. I showed them the little drawings I had, and they was like, "Yeah, good enough. Come on in." And I was like, "Oh snap!" And then I got in there, and again, these kids with these big ass portfolios and all these pictures, and it was so good. And I just knew I was like, I'm never going to be the best artist. What I probably can be is a better actor than all of these nerds in here drawing with their portfolios.
You can act like a comic book artist.
Absolutely. Act y'all into the ground. Let me get a chance. Let me hold a pencil. Uh-huh. I know how to do that.
Hey,
Yeah, I already have that built in. I have that built in. Like, yeah, I could play an artist easily.
you can do Ryan's biopic.
Yes, yes. The pivotal scene where he had to choose between acting and art.
God,
And then he got up to do his Eric Benet love song, and he crumbled and he ran off the stage. He jumped off the stage and he sold his car for $75 and got out of town. And oh, come on, we could do that. Hey, Brian, we need to do your story.
he's like, Mama, I wanna be a comic artist, Mama.
I want to draw, Mama. I want to draw.
I want to draw, Mama.
I can't sing, Mama.
That'll be the name. You can do it as a traveling one-man show.
Yes, yes. We'll get Tyler behind it. Yes, Mama, I want to draw.
Mama, I want to
Do a little musical. Oh, see if we can get Eric Benet to come in and do a little bit for us.
Exactly. See that full circle. Eric Benet can now perform for him.
Yep. Eric Benet was his idol. That was the man he looked up to. He's gonna change his life as a performer, and he just chickened out at the last minute and found his true calling.
And now people like Eric Benet, why him?
Yeah, I thought for sure he was gonna go LL. I thought for sure he was gonna rap and he was gonna be LL.
Yeah, give me something to
to. He's a lover.
I thought I was smooth back then.
But you can be smooth without choosing Eric Benet. I'm like, I don't even know what Eric has he made anything. I don't know what he's made. I don't know what he's made.
It's been a while since he released something. When he was doing it, he was hot fire. So I understand why you thought that might be a lane. I thought for sure you would have said some LL, some Public Enemy. I thought for sure you would have. Maybe I'm thinking about Joel.
Yeah, you think about his brother. His brother is a little more in that.
Yeah, aggressive.
A little more aggressive, intense. Way more intense.
Oh gosh. Oh, the times when Joel would have a couple of cocktails and then his shirt would come off in the club. Oh yeah.
See,
good old times.
I haven't been around him enough to know that part.
Oh, you ain't seen him shirtless?
But that's okay though. I'm good.
Yeah. You don't really know him then.
I'm good. I'm good. That's good that I don't know him. I don't know. But
oh snap! Oh God, I'm sorry, bro. I'm so sorry. But that's my fondest memories. Joel is in the chat while you spreading my business.
Joel's in the chat.
But that's my fondest memory. Like we went out. I don't do clubs. I mean, you don't know, but I don't do clubs. And twice I found myself in clubs with Joel, and twice his shirt came off. And I was like, no, I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. That's enough spreading your business, bro. I'm done. I'm done.
Hey, sometimes you gotta, live out your truth to the fullest, I guess.
That's right. He's cleaned that all up now. He don't do that no more. I'm sure he's fine, upstanding citizen and a pillar of his community. And keep his shirt on in the club.
I I can only imagine when Nelly's is getting hot in here comes on and rap. Blacks out. He blacks out. He was like, oh,
Yeah,
That's
he
it.
don't know what. He ends up in the parking lot, laid out on the concrete with his shirt off. He
Berserk,
don't know what happened.
like Wolverine Berserker rage.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Goes in.
Pants all ripped up.
Oh
shoeless.
God! He comes to and he's like, "What happened?"
What happened? What I did? Where did all this blood come from? Why I smell like alcohol?
Blood and alcohol. That's a bad combination right there.
Oh gosh. Oh my. That was his younger days. That was yeah, absolutely, bro. I was glad that I was there to witness it. And I know you are a pillar of the community right now. Everyone has their drunk moment, he said. Yes, indeed. Or two.
Or
three, you know.
You know what's funny is I guess if we're going down that path, that dark path, you know, at least his moment was, you know, in a party, you know, spirited environment. Mine was in a, you know, in a ditch.
Oh no.
This is high school.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it was bad.
Oh boy.
Fell over, man. Fell over.
Just fell over in a ditch.
Balance ran out, man. It was nothing else I could do.
Yeah.
Just, you know, take that fall.
Down goes Frazier.
Down goes Frazier. Down goes Green.
That was one of the main reasons I never liked alcohol. It was that word. It was balance. I remember the first time I had a little bit, I couldn't walk straight. I was like, nah, I won't be doing this often. And I was off that immediately. I didn't have any of that young adolescent wanting to get drunk type, you know, anything. Nah, it was like, nope, don't care for it. It'll mess up my balance. If you know, in Brooklyn, if you got to fight or run, how the hell you gonna run and fight drunk? Like you can't. Your feet don't work. Your hands, none of that. Balance is gone. So I was like, nah, I'm not messing with that. I'm not gonna get caught slipping.
Right, and that's the thing. If they catch you, you know, you got eyeballs on you. You know, you're going out in public like that.
Like, they'll be like, oh, there's one. There's one. Yep.
Isn't that whole song "Shook Ones"? Like,
yes.
Songs like that made me not want to drink in
absolutely
scenes because I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna be the one.
I'm not gonna be the one they catch. Yep. Ryan, that is fantastic. I don't understand it. I don't understand. I've seen you do it. I still don't understand it. God. Whoever getting this one, you win.
It's called tracing. That's all.
That's what I used to do.
He's got a light box. You just can't see it.
It's a light box.
Wow.
I hear some little ones in the background.
It's not ours.
It ain't ours.
Bray just got up.
Oh, well, I guess it's not you guys.
Yep. Oh, that's so good. The Hillman File says, this is amazing. We are in awe of the talent. Yes, indeed. This is, again, my dream job as a kid. I wanted to do this. And now I'm friends with the guys who do it better than all. Well, there's no better, only different. But who do it real good and real fast.
Yeah.
Which is a whole nother skill.
Until I had to see Eric Benet, and then I was like, wow.
Eric Benet. Hopefully,
Just a
Eric Benet
reminder
see this.
to anybody in chat, if you haven't gotten your request to me or gotten a hold of me for shipping and stuff in Discord, please get a hold of me. Please let me know what your donation name was, what your character was. That way I can keep track of everything for you guys. Thanks.
And also for a bonus, Ryan will sing the one hit that Eric Benet had. He will give you a serenade of Eric Benet's one hit.
For a big donation. That's gonna be a big donation. He's gonna auction off a song.
Oh my God! This is what you call this is the gold membership, the platinum.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I gotta look up some Eric Benet. We need a DJ for this. We need to do this again and have a DJ.
Oh yeah.
Just to plug us in a little bit. If we talk about hip hop, boom, spin a little Mos Def, spin a little Griselda, spin some Eric Benet. Yes.
I just don't know. I don't know if Eric Benet quite fits in.
Only because it's Ryan.
Only
because it's Ryan. Or even better, we can have Ryan's. We can have Ryan's his art screen on what's that when they speed it up real fast? Time lapse.
Yeah.
And then cut Eric Benet and play Eric Benet in the background while he's drawing up. Come on. What's your favorite Eric Benet joint, Ryan?
Oh man.
One. It's only one.
It's fun.
We have one song, man.
You gotta stop with the shade.
I'm sorry, is that somebody's friend? I don't know if that's one of you guys. Ryan's friend. No.
Oh God. Eric Benet, poor Bray is like, who and what is happening here?
You know, honestly, I have so many conversations with people from YouTube and Twitch and Discord, and I bought this and I'm getting this and donating, and can I ask for this and who's got that? That I'm just like, I'm just happy to listen.
Absolutely. Entertainment. Are you not entertained?
Are you not entertained?
So guys, we got about 13 minutes to go on this stream. Okay, and I do want to get some of the pages out there so people can see it, and we can get moving on trying to see if we can get some of these Batman pages sold for a good cause. So I'm gonna start off with just showing you guys. I'm just gonna have a list of it. If you guys keep your eye on the screen, you guys can look at the actual art. Okay, so the auction is gonna start off. So basically, these pages here are official or original pages from the Batman Giant series, and also Nightwing 70, 72, 73, 74. I think so. So it's pretty. There's a stack of them I have, and it's not all I have. I'm only showing you guys about a third of what I have, or maybe less than that, because I have a ton of them. So anyway, okay, so here it is. Okay, so this is gonna be a minimum bid starting off for $50. Okay, this is a double page spread. So if you want any of these pages here, I'm just gonna run through it and just keep track of the number, and then start bidding on it, and then we'll keep track of it through chat as you guys are bidding. Okay, so if you want this page, this is a double page spread here, and the rest of them are this is the only double page spread. Everything else is going to be single pages. Okay. So these are all in pencils only. These are what the actual pages look like. These are the pencils stages of it. The inks were all done separately. So we have the separate boards, which Richard Friend was the inker on these, and he inked them on a blue line board. So in in actuality, all these pages exist both as a separate ink piece and the pencil piece. The inks are not up for sale right now. You're only going to see the pencils.
Hey, Ryan, was the first one A01 also?
Yes, A
Okay,
one
A01.
is this
Okay.
one here.
And then see
I'm
this one here
sorry.
is A0. Yeah.
So
Is
so
yeah,
let's just specify that one. This is the AO1. That's a double page spread. So if you
double.
want this one, you have to
Gotcha.
just put in double page spread
Yep.
on that. Okay.
Okay. Good. We on track.
All right. So this is 3 and 4.
Oh,
So keep track of it. Just take a look at it. Maybe you guys want to take some screen grabs when you're looking at them. This is AO5, AO6.
mm-hmm.
This one has Punchline in there, Joker, Batgirl.
Mm-hmm.
She's fighting Nightwing. This is the page where Nightwing he's under a spell, and this is where he breaks a spell. This is the first page where he finally breaks that spell. It's like, yeah. So this is Batgirl and more. This is Joker and Batgirl doing some fights.
Ryan, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
What's up?
How do you know when the bidding ends? Are you just gonna call it out?
Well, it's gonna end at the end of the stream.
That's not a lot.
A lot of time. So we can give them an extra 10 minutes because there's a couple of them I want to go through. So let's give them an extra 10 minutes.
Oh.
Okay, so now we're in the B section. This is BO1, BO2. Looking at these pages, just keep track of them. Which ones do you want? And then start bidding on them. And the bid it needs to be in the chat where it's open, where everyone can see the prices. That way, if someone wants to outbid them, they can go ahead and bid. And let's bid in increments of like $5 or more, okay? Because don't do $51. Let's do 55 or 60.
$50.01. Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that. Increments of $5. Okay, so here it is. There's Nightwing getting taken out. Not Nightwing. I'm blanking over here. It's Batgirl fighting. Look at her. She's kicking.
Oh, yeah.
There's Robin. There's Robin in the page right here. Joker at the top.
Mm-hmm.
Going is B7, B8. Here it is, B9 and B10.
Wow.
There's a Batman, and there's a couple of pages with some pretty sweet Batman shots coming up. So
Mm-hmm.
here it is. You got the Court of the Owls
Mm-hmm.
there at the top. That page.
Yeah, that CO1 is a great Batman.
This one here.
Yeah.
Hey, that's an amazing Batman right there.
He
Yeah,
did say
there
coming
you go. This is Joker. Joker's holding that gem in his hand. The gem that's controlling Nightwing right now. Here's okay. Now we're getting into the Batman one. So these are the Batman pages. Here's DO1, DO2. So these are Batman pages here. This one over here, DO4 has these goons. They get ready to ambush Batman. So they're getting ready. They're doing their thing.
Hey, quick question. DO4. How long would that take you?
Probably 2 or 3 hours, maybe. Oh, it's all pencils. Yeah. So maybe about 3 hours. So.
Wow. It's fantastic.
Yeah. Here it is. This is an old school character from way long time ago that DC never really used, and they ended up pulling him out the crate and decided let's use him.
Yeah, they decided to use what's his name again? Batman, right?
Yeah, Batman. that guy.
Ryan, did you have a starting bid that they start at?
$50, $50 minimum, $50 minimum, $50 minimum on these pages. This one here, check it out. This Moon Knight. This is a shot of
I'm
Moon
about to say that's not Batman.
Yeah, it's Moon Knight.
Moon Knight.
No, okay. So, guy, I'm giving you guys a deal because normally when I sell these pages, I don't go below like 200. So I'm starting off at 50 here with these pages.
Let's move them.
And let's
Cat
see
in the Cat.
which ones you guys want. Just keep track of the numbers. Take a look at them. I'll go back through them again just so we guys can see them. I'm almost done. I have only 2 more slides after this.
So what did Marvel say when
I was drawing Batman instead of Wolverine?
Yeah, when
they were cool with it.
When you drew Moon Knight in the series, what did Marvel? Did they like that? Did they think that was? Were they like, hey, look, that's
no? Did I say? I don't know, man. I just drew what was in the script.
Oh, cool! Our characters in Batman.
Yeah.
We got DO9 for $50.
Nice. DO9 gone.
You're gonna rotate through them again?
Oh, yes, I am. So this is the last page right here, and then I'm gonna get started again from the top. Double page spread. This one here is 2 pages in one, so you're getting 2 pages in one.
That's killer.
And AO1 for 50.
Now, AO1 the double?
Yeah.
Nice. Good thinking.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
That's a steal.
So we got this one down.
Yeah, we got to start on it. That's
you got a bid on this. All right.
Look at the freaking rendering on that. It's insane.
That's crazy.
But once you get a bid, then it'll continue until you stop the stream.
Yep.
All right.
So
Hustle's upped it AO1 to 60.
Okay. And that's Batgirl in the middle. She's standing on stage, and that's all Joker's goons surrounding her, and they're just having fun on this one here.
Yeah.
AO1. Here we go.
AO1 to 70.
All right. Should we just like hang on this one until we?
Yeah, hang on it. Hang on it.
Yeah.
Hang on this one. All right, let's hang on this one. This one's going so far. So we up to 70. Are we going to see 80? Or
I hear 80. I can't
Is it 80?
believe it. It took that long. As soon as I saw that, I was like, "That's the dopest." Look at that. 2 pages. Perspective, the whole whatnot, the faces. Bananas.
So this is the first time I'm actually showing this off to for sale. So I've been holding this in the crates for years. Not even years. I think I worked on this 2 years ago.
Well, that counts. Years. It's more than
that's more than one.
So this one's up to 80. So I guess we should close this one out, right? Unless we want to keep people bidding on this one.
I think if you rotate through some more,
let's rotate.
You just rotate through some more. We'll keep it open until they're all done.
Okay. So AO3, AO4.
Wait, where was AO2?
AO2, we did that. AO1, AO2, we went through that.
Oh, so there's 2 AO1s.
Yeah, so they have
AO1
AO1. They have to specify it's the double page right here. AO1 double. AO1 double.
AO1 is up to 80, and I'm pretty sure it's the double.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Nightwing.
Is there an AO1 triple? That's the real question.
Oh,
no. Okay.
Wow. Dig in that
AO1
crate.
double 85.
Yep.
A couple more pages.
Love that punchline page. AO8.
Do I hear 90? Yeah, that punchline is sick.
Yeah.
Whew. The expressions.
One of the cool things about the original pencils, you get to see the original strokes. You get to
Mhm.
see, and this is the actual. These are actual pages that's in the book too. So
Mhm.
you get the raw piece
Yeah.
before the inks even touched it. That I like this one with the Joker on
I
B2.
love that.
He's
Yeah.
facing the punchline.
Facing up, that's fantastic. Oh my God. Yeah.
He's like, look at me. So he's like laughing at her. Look at the
And
Joker.
even Robin in the headlock is dope. His
Oh
expression.
yeah. Oh yeah. I got Robin
Oof.
headlock.
Oh.
Yeah. Taking him out.
We have an AO9 for 50.
AO9 for 50.
Cool.
And make sure, guys, to get onto the Discord and message me directly. For those of you on YouTube, there's a link to the Discord on Ryan's page. And for those of you guys in Twitch, I can post that again. So we currently have DO9 for 50, AO1 double for 85, and AO9 50. Albert has the leading bid on DO9. On AO1 double, Albert also has the leading bid, and Andrew Law Art has the leading bid on AO9.
I think we need Bray to start talking like as the auctioneer.
As the auctioneer, yeah, Bray, you can do that. But you gotta talk like, hey, baby.
Yeah, yeah.
You gotta do it like
Porky Pig is not my idea of a good time.
I love BO8. Go back to BO8. Let me see BO8, yo. Look at those faces.
You do death metal, right?
Yeah.
Look at the expressions on BO8, y'all. That's crazy. All right, going forward.
Lots of faces.
B9. Yes,
1, 2,
B9 is
3,
another good
4,
one.
5, 6,
Yeah.
7, 8 panels? Is that, did my eyes deceive me? Is that 8 panels?
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I just drew a 12 panel page yesterday. So yeah.
I don't feel bad for writing you a 6 panel page anymore then.
I don't like drawing anything beyond 6 panels, but there are times some writers, man, they just like try to pack it in there. Like,
And
They wanna see the
BO9
Moon Knight
has a
again.
bid, right?
I know. It's nutty. Like
Hey, Brad,
I thought I was a 10, and I'm like, oh man, that's a lot. And then the writer came back and said, hey, can you squeeze in 2 more panels? And I'm like, oh my god.
wow.
It's like, all right, squeeze in 2 more
Hey,
panels.
does BO9 have a bid?
BO9. This is when he's having a flashback. His memory's coming back in the story. This is the page. Yeah, I was jumping out of the helicopter.
CO1.
Yeah, it is.
That great shot of Batman, guys. So
That they pulled out of the crate just for this issue.
That Batman guy, yeah.
Get your Batman here.
He just never quits. Another shot of him jumping out again.
Uh-huh. Action. Ooh, the Joker, son. CO8.
The Joker. next one. Look at this Batman.
There's the Batman.
Batman
Or
crashing.
is that Moon Knight? That's not Moon Knight. No. That's
No, no.
Come on, man. Everybody knows that this is Red Robin. That's the Red Robin up top. Beautiful, beautiful shot of the Red Robin.
Doing his thing.
DO1 for 50.
Yeah. Good
There you
choice. Good choice.
We got a running bid on this one. Who's gonna shoot for 55.
Yeah.
Let me see your hand. 55.
Yeah, I see 55. I see 55. I see 55.
These are auctions for pages. So we're going through the pages and people are bidding on the pages that they want.
The pages that they want.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you pay, you actually pay through the GoFundMe.
Mm-hmm.
I really like DO4, man.
Me too. I asked you about that immediately. I was like, how long did that take you? Like, that's
sick.
crazy. The angle,
don't want to
looking
sell
down.
I want to keep that one. That was sick.
Yeah.
That was sick. I like DO4. That's Commissioner Gordon in the second panel right there.
Yeah.
That's Gordon right there.
I think we have to close out bids in a few. I think
Yeah.
there's a time limit that Ryan has.
Yeah. So here's more Batman pages.
DO4 for 50.
DO4
See that?
for 50. All right.
There's a smart. There's a big one.
All right. I guess I'll go 50 for that one.
Hannah, get in there,
really
Hannah.
like
Yeah, the
Get
character
in there.
is just phenomenal on that.
All right. Okay. All right. It's the Batman here. Full page spread.
Yeah.
Look at that bear on DO7. He's battling these Kodiak bears.
That's not
He's surrounded.
That's not just any bear. That is Wolverine, man. Just the
Wolverine bear.
cameo appearance.
It's Batman.
We can easily get 55 for that page.
Oh, come on. Yep. The Wolverine bear versus Batman.
Wolverine
Never
bear.
seen
That's
before.
Exactly.
And Alfred, is that Alfred making an appearance?
No. That's the should I give away the story? Who hasn't read the story yet?
Which
Okay, well, in the story, he's a security officer, like a security guard officer, but he's actually that guy on the ground with the wings. That's who he actually is right now. I think that's someone who's pretending to be him, but he's the actual guy with the character who he is. I can't remember who he was. It was an old character from DC from a while back.
There's the
There he is.
There he is.
There's an old character.
How did he
Moon Knight.
I don't understand, dude.
Man, I just draw. I don't know, man. I don't write none of that stuff. I just draw.
Sometimes
DO9
they
for
just
50.
Yeah, because
There you
Moon
go.
Knight showed up.
I know, right? Like,
Yeah, Moon Knight in a Batman page? Like, what in the world?
Let's go.
it's the crossover of the summer right there. There it is.
There you go.
Yep.
There you go.
Oh, love it. Explosion, action.
Yep. Batman's fighting on a rooftop.
To have and I'm sure it's it's a joke to you guys, but to have the ability to not just do like look at Catwoman. I mean, that's Catwoman, right?
Yep.
To do faces like that, like a nice, pretty face, but then the next one, D11, explosion and action and small. You know what I mean? That's just
DO9 has been raised to 75.
Come on, let's go.
Cool.
I'd be that artist that's like, nah, I can only do faces
go.
from profile, from a side view. So
75.
that's what you get from me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
DO9 80, DO9
Let's
100.
go. Let's
Woo!
go.
Right. There
Let's
we
go.
go. I
People
think we
are
should
excited
hang this
about
one
this
a little
book.
bit.
They know something's up with that. They know something's up with that. Moon Knight is Batman
DO9
book.
for 100, AO1 for 85, AO9 for 50, DO1 for 50, and DO4 for 50.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's see. What else can we do?
Oh,
Unbelievable.
jeez, Mr. Joshua. Okay.
Huh?
Look at that.
BO2
BO2.
for 50.
Okay.
DO1 already has a bid on it. Okay, so he's raising it to 65. DO1 to
Mhm.
65.
Okay.
Mhm.
75.
And D17 to 50.
D17.
D17.
D17. That's right here. All
Oh,
right.
yeah.
That's
That's
nice.
good Batman face.
That's the Batman. Oh.
Oh.
It's unbelievable that Moon Knight is outgaining Batman in this bid.
Yeah, man.
Word up. Word up. How did
That's
that happen? He's not
impressive.
supposed
That's
to
very
be here.
impressive, man.
Hey.
Shout out to Oscar Isaac
Yep.
for making this possible.
DO1 is being raised to 75.
Look at that. Once again, it's on.
DO1 is DO1 right here.
Yeah, DO1 again. Page
Killer.
is hot too.
All right, so let's put a timer on it. Let's give him 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes, and then we're closing out the bids.
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
And after the bid, we have a raffle or trivia raffle we have to do.
Mm-hmm. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. And while we have this 2 minutes, Tana wanted to let everybody know. I'm gonna catch it up here. That her heart is bursting wide open with all this love. Thank you to Ryan and Bray, Ken, Sanford, and Hannah's contributions. This has been a gorgeous, love-filled afternoon. Absolutely. Absolutely. And I think we should do it again. This was too much fun. We love you, Tana. Keep that dog quiet up there, Tana.
DO1 to 85.
Oh,
Let's go,
DO1.
DO1.
Okay. DO1. 85. Let's hang on that one.
DO9 to 105.
DO9.
DO9. Oh, where is it? DO9 right
That
here.
good Batman. Oh, that's Joe. Moon Knight still gaining on it. Moon Knight will not be caught.
He will not.
Moon Knight will not be caught.
Moon Knight say, "Eat my dust."
Yeah, right? Batman, my ass. Hold my beer.
Oh.
DO1 to 90.
Okay.
DO1.
I think he's asleep.
Yeah, these are Ryan's pencils.
Yes, these are my pencils. I'm the original artist. And we're coming down to the last couple seconds.
Come on, somebody love Batman more than Moon Knight. Where you at?
Yeah.
Not today.
Not today. And that DO2 has such a great Joker face down there. God.
DO9 to 110.
17
Moon
seconds.
Knight. Moon Knight said, yeah, I'll see y'all later.
DO1 to 100.
11 seconds.
Come on, Batman. Come on,
9,
Batman.
8, 7,
Come
6,
on, Batman.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Batman.
That's it.
You lost to Moon
All right,
Knight.
bids are closed out.
Bids are closed. So,
Thank you.
We had
so
one
much,
sneak in
people.
at the end, which was the punchline Joker page. It doesn't have a. You have to go back to it.
There's a whole bunch of them. Punchline Joker.
Punchline Joker. Oh, that's a good D17. Is good.
Punchline Joker. Oh,
Punchline
that's
Joker.
back in. I get you. It's back. Hold on, I'll find it. It's one of these. That one. It's a Punchline Joker. There was another one too. There's a couple of this, Joe.
Oh, that Punchline Joker. Yeah.
This
How
one.
you doing, dog?
There's that one here.
I think is it AO5?
They have to put a number on it, but just go ahead and specify the number, and that should be it.
That's a good one.
AO5. Okay, that's so.
All right. Okay, guys. So that was it for that one. And
Bravo.
thank you guys for bidding. We'll keep track of all the pages. And Sanford took a small break.
Oh, I'm here. I need to put on the last of. It's almost done.
Nice.
Guys, be sure to keep up with me. We'll make sure that we get these things knocked out and done and then shipped off, even if the ones off stream. The bidders can go ahead and contact me in Discord, and we'll get all those bids sorted out in the donations, and then we'll get those off, and we'll communicate with Ryan. And then we had Joel graciously gifted us a gift to chat, so we've got a piece of trivia. Who is the first person who gets this right gets a freebie? Okay, gets a freebie character from Ryan. Well, it's not freebie; it was already paid for. So you get me. All right, you listening up? You listening up? Here we go. First person who can tell me who Booster Gold's twin is.
Ooh.
Who's Booster Gold's twin?
Didn't even know he had one.
Me neither. Deep cut.
That's what. Yeah, I was picking some deep cut stuff.
Wow. Anybody.
That's why they paid Joel the big bucks.
That's right. That's why he couldn't keep his shirt on.
This is for all the shirtless folks out there.
I can hear the Google fingers working right now. I can hear them all across America. The Google fingers are at it. Yep. Booster Gold had a twin. What?
Google the fastest.
Yep.
I was gonna say, that it's kind of a.
Oh, I see the correct answer.
Wow.
In chat. The first correct answer is oh, hold on, chat's moving. Stop moving. Stop moving.
Is it that person? I see that person had an answer.
Andrew Law Art.
Oh.
Well, someone else almost got it, but they spelled it completely wrong.
Oh, damn.
It's not Michael.
That's usually how it happens.
It is Michelle Carter. Gold Star.
Gold Star.
That person on the YouTube channel said Booster Gold's twin was Booster Silver.
That was close.
Sounds
Which I
about
thought
right.
was a pretty good guess. That's what I would have said.
That's what I would have done.
Booster Bronze. Booster Bronze. I would have said Booster Bronze.
Booster Browns is his first cousin.
Oh, God. Oh, no.
Oh,
So good.
Oh, you guys are funny.
Oh, man.
All right.
I really would love to do this again. That was too much fun. I hate to squeeze, but this was great. Hanging out with y'all, watching y'all do this like this is, man, it makes me wish I had kept holding the pencil just a little while longer.
Well, hey, man, it gave us more room to to be who we are. Because if you were here, we may not be here.
That's right.
It's
Because
only but so much
I'd have been the man.
black comic artists.
Mm.
It's
Say
only
it
but,
again?
I said it's only but so much room for a black comic artist, man.
that's right. And I got them. I had them all in here today.
Get them all in here, man. Pretty much. You have
And the
whole
wannabe, me, the wannabe.
You ran the gambit, man.
Oh man,
I'm trying
good.
Trying to finish up. Yeah, I'll show you guys where I'm at with.
Oh, that devil dinosaur. That's good.
Just to quickly go over some of the pieces I knocked out.
Whew. Whew. Oh. That's good.
Oh, that's cool. What is that?
That's good. That's Mega Man
joint.
Oh, cool.
Dang, that was the first. And Miles.
Yeah, I really like that one.
Yeah.
There was no bid on D18, so you can have that for 50. Well, I'll add that right now.
Somebody snuck in at the.
Yeah, there's
Nice.
I got to go through Discord now because there's a million.
Got to go through all of it. Yeah. So this.
Hold on. D2, D1, D17. I'll get back to you, Mr. J, on that. Yes, those are the ones you have.
Mr. J, Joker.
Yeah, the art auction is over.
So someone, they actually got the MF Doom, right?
Yeah,
Did
I'll
Sanford
get with you.
Oh.
On that, Sanford.
Okay.
So
here's where I'm at right now. I don't know if you guys can see.
Yeah. Ooh. Oh wow.
The light. So
man.
yeah, 6x9. I think that's what
Mm-hmm. Dang. I'm not holding that thing, you silly dog.
I wish I was at my drawing table. My drawing table is right there.
I have the same problem. Mine's right over here.
Yeah, like it would have been great to be able to sit but I'm like halfway over here and trying to make it work.
Hey Ryan, do you have a place where Hustle is asking if he can see the D's again with no bids? He just wants to spend more money for the charity.
Sweet.
On the pages?
Yeah.
Yeah, we should I show him now or should I? Yeah, I'll show him.
It's up to you and the time you got.
All right, so this one was sold, right?
Was he looking for just the D's or all of them?
Oh, the D's in the D section.
Yeah,
okay,
D's.
Okay, all right, here we go. So these are the D's.
That Joker on D2 is fantastic down there at the bottom.
That's a great face.
D4 went, right? Yeah, D4 had to go.
So yeah, D1, 4, 9, and 18 are taken.
Can you hear me? Mic check. Am I in? Anybody hear me? Oh no.
You're there. We can hear you.
Okay, good. Oh, good. My headphones died.
Oh, I thought that was someone else. That was
No. It's like someone saying, "Can you hear me?" If you can hear them, just
I was
say
like,
yes.
oh, wait a minute. We got invaders.
You left me out there. I was like, they can't hear me. I can hear them. I can hear their little pencils rushing against the paper. Woo, D12. D12.
D12, just like the horrible
Group.
rap.
Yep. Detroit.
There's a rapper called D12.
There's a group called
Yeah,
D12.
it's a group from
Group?
Detroit.
Yeah, they were
I think
horrible.
that's where Eminem first started, I think. Or he started them.
Yeah, they weren't good. Eminem he's okay.
Yeah.
It's not like vitamins. What's your vitamin?
You need your vitamin D12.
Did you get your
Yep.
D12 today?
So are you guys closing out now?
Yep. We're at the tail end. We're closing out.
Mhm.
And we're just going through this here just so because someone requested just to look at them. So
Yeah.
just showing it really quick.
D17 sold, right?
You guys were amazing.
Yeah.
We
Absolutely.
raised
That's a
a
big
good
deal.
amount. Yeah, I'm looking at the list and it's just like it's a good amount, but there's still a couple others we're waiting for from the auction, right?
Mhm.
And that's it. But that's it for now, I should say.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
like, that's it for now.
Yeah, we could do this again. This is too much fun. It gives me a chance to get together with the homies.
Yeah. So, Kadeem, you want to talk more about your the auction that you're about to have?
Yeah, I can't talk too much about it, but next week we're gonna be auctioning off some different world memorabilia, some stuff I got that it's pretty fantastic that I'm willing to move on from just to help out and hopefully we raise some dough for it and people fans of the show or collectors get some stuff that you really couldn't get nowhere else.
Mm.
So yeah, it'll be on Facebook and Instagram and all of that. You'll start seeing word of it pop out in the next couple of days.
Cool.
But it'll be the
Right.
same cancer healing cancer auction. Like this was a healing cancer stream, live art stream. A healing cancer auction.
Nice. Nice.
Cool.
Sanford, anything you want to announce or you want to say quick before we close out?
No, I just this has been great. Like Kadeem said, man, when Ryan reached out and told me the cause, uh, didn't hesitate with that because it is important. Full disclosure, I have my dad has cancer, so I definitely understand the struggle of that fight with loved ones. So there's that connection there. But even if it wasn't that case, I would be a part of it because it is a great cause. I'm sure we all know someone, several, unfortunately, that have that carry this terrible disease, and it's just great to be able to use our talents for a cause like this. It's like we, at this very moment right now, I'm not, throwing anyone under the bus much, but there's an auction online for original art, and it's going for tens of thousands of dollars, and it's just going to someone's home. There's no cause behind it other than just to purchase the art, but to be able to do it and the money actually goes somewhere
Yeah.
is pretty special.
Yeah, absolutely.
Man, that's amazing, man. And I'm sorry to hear about your dad going through this. So yeah, there's several people I know who's actually going through this right now. So
Mhm.
but, I don't know. Bray,
Yes.
Anything you want to announce before we close out?
Keep a lookout for Comic Pro Bootcamp classes coming up and other resources. Keep an outlook on Ryan's social media and some of the videos, instructional videos he's been posting. There's a whole lot of stuff in the works right now. I mean, there is a mountain of content for you to learn from. And then there's after a little bit, we're going to be working on expanding even more stuff. So yeah, just keep in the loop.
Also, big shout out to Bray for keeping everything organized.
Absolutely. Shout out to Bray.
Thanks, homies. I appreciate that.
Absolutely.
Ray is he's the games master. He's the he controls everything behind the scenes. Awesome.
Yeah, he's the sidekick that rides in the van and makes sure Batman knows what building to jump in. No, Batman, that's a hospital.
So, all right. So for me, I don't have anything crazy to announce yet.
Bray already did it for you.
Bray pretty much did everything for me. But I do want to thank you guys. I will be up in Seattle next week for the Emerald City show. And then I'll be at WonderCon coming up soon after that. And then the next show after that for me is going to be San Diego Comic-Con. Actually, no, it'll be in Japan. I'll be doing two separate shows in Japan and then San Diego Comic-Con. So other than that, this was a good run. I truly thank you guys for coming in and donating your time and your money, and you just hanging out with us, and just checking out some good art. And Ken Lashley, thank you, Ken, and Kenny, thank you for coming in and giving a little bit of your heart and your art. So we appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. And Tana, we love you. This is for you. This is what we did. So love you. Thank you for being a friend and just and hanging in there. And we're all with you with your fight. So we got your back.
Absolutely.
All right. So let's go. I guess let's see.
Ryan, go ahead and sing us out, man, with the Eric Benet.
Oh, it's coming right now. You get ready?
Let's go. Do we need what do you call those karaoke machines?
No, we just need some mood light.
No,
I think he's
get it from
already ready to
YouTube.
go.
Yeah, you can get it on YouTube. This is the best way. Yeah.
Next time.
Let's do it again.
I'm trying. I'm warming up a little.
Oh my gosh.
How about warm up?
Warming up. Give me a minute.
Camera.
Warming up.
Warm up off camera, man.
Yeah, right. Oh, you better get a heater involved. Oh no.
I think we're pretty much done here.
Woo.
So
You got a raid for us on Twitch?
All right. Yeah. Let's just do that. So we're gonna raid on Twitch. Thank you guys for joining on Instagram Live. Thank you guys for joining on YouTube. Thank you guys for joining on Facebook. Thank you for joining on Twitch. Thank you for joining on where else did we go on?
YouTube.
I said YouTube.
Yeah, Twitch, YouTube,
and Twitch.
Instagram, all the major ones.
MySpace, you guys hit MySpace.
Oh yeah, we cannot forget MySpace.
MySpace,
Yep.
great.
MySpace is the best. Oh man.
Vine, MySpace.
Tom is my friend.
Yeah.
Vine. Oh goodness.
Oh my gosh. All right, guys.
So thank you guys, and we'll see you on the next one.
I will send you my address, Brother Sanford.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I ain't forgot, bro.
But yeah, just send what you got, man.
Yeah.
And Bray, I guess we'll coordinate everything from there.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right, guys. Bye, Hannah.
All right, bye.
Bye, Hannah.
Bye. Love you guys.
Love you.